Hey, how's it going, everyone? It's my guy knows a guy here on my sports betting predictions channel. Sorry for the delay. It's been a hectic start to the week for me. Had a few errands to do. Did get back inside to research the game. This is a strange day in the NBA already, guys. But I'll be here for the next few hours with NBA picks, player props, and predictions for today, Monday, February 2nd, 2026. This year is going by in the blink of an eye. Shout out to everyone that's been patiently waiting in the chat. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you guys are having a productive start to the week. Smash that like button for me if you guys can. Look, most of you already know this. Today, guys, I am a big-time basketball fan. I'm a big-time basketball fan. Big-time NBA fan, college basketball, international hoops, WNBA, women's college ball, anything basketball. But today is, the league dropped the ball today. This is a hideous card today. It's a hideous schedule. But either way, after I did run the numbers, I did crunch the numbers, I do have a couple of pregame bets for you guys. And I still feel strongly about them. If I don't feel strongly about something, I won't bet it. But obviously, this won't be a high volume day. I'll be here for the first two games during the stream. So far, I'm rolling with the Indiana Pacers plus 6.5 to win 1 unit after much, thought with that game. I'm rolling with the Pacers in this one. As you guys know, Kevin Durant is out for today's game. Now, usually I do have my contrarian hat on. I do like to go with the team sometimes that is missing their star player, but not every time. And today I'm rolling with the Pacers, who are getting healthier recently. I'll get into that a bit more. I'll give you guys some player prop projections as well. I'm also rolling with 3 player props, and I know they won't be very popular bets, but those are all smaller bets with the player props. So 4 separate straight bets, guys. Shout out to everyone who was here for my stream yesterday, though. We had 10 games on. I was here for about 9 of those games. I believe about 8 of those games. It was a profitable day yesterday. It wasn't a huge day because of Mark Williams and his low basketball IQ, man. Just what did Mark Williams do yesterday? That was almost storage room material. But then I went back and did a query on my spreadsheet and saw that I did win 3 bets with him this season. So I'm not going to put him in the storage room yet. But I was very angry with Mark Williams. He had 7 points at halftime. We needed over 10.5. He picked up his 5th foul at the beginning of the third quarter. Was benched for the entire third quarter. Came back in the game in the 4th and picked up his 6th foul to foul out of the game the moment he stepped onto the court. Like, what? So essentially he didn't play for the entire second half, but this is the NBA where suspicious lives. Anything can happen, guys. But regardless, I am feeling great about where we are headed this season. It was a bit of a bounce back yesterday. I did go 4-0 with my spread picks. Shout out to everyone that was here yesterday. I did have the Knicks, the Spurs, the who else do we have? The Knicks, the Spurs, and I can't believe I forgot. That's how you guys know I've had a crazy day. Sorry, I hit the wrong thing. Oh, the Pistons. Yeah, that game was so boring. I didn't even watch it. They destroyed the Nets. It was a franchise leading victory, historic win for the Pistons, their biggest win in franchise history. But they beat the Nets by 53 points. Mixed results with the props though. Did learn a couple of lessons, but regardless, guys, smash that like button for me. Subscribe. If you guys don't know, I usually go live both before and during the games. Just want to say thank you guys so much for the kindness, all the love, the support. It really does mean a lot. Always rooting for you guys. We're building a really positive community here. The last couple of days, we've had around 300 people watching at one point. Now, there might not be that much interest in today's games, so I do have, level-headed expectations, but the people who are here, I didn't tweet about it yet. I didn't share it with the Discord. The people who are here at the moment definitely have notifications on. Drop those bets in the chat. You guys are the sharpest chat in the world. I'm always rooting for you guys. I hope you guys win all of your bets. Nothing but positivity here. We're all trying to root for each other. I do see, you guys are. There might be something popping off in the chat. I'm about to check that out now, guys. Also, I said this a long time ago. I'm gonna find a couple of people who might be interested in being moderators for the chat. So I just want to say I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will check things out. I'll message you guys about being a moderator as well. I'll break down the games. We only have 3 more games today. Did you guys come out on top with the Pelicans Hornets game earlier? I saw a lot of people complaining about the Pelicans on social media. I didn't have a chance to watch that game, actually. I was out and about. But either way, guys, drop those bets in the chat. Let me know what you guys are on for today's games. You guys have been going crazy. Sharpest chat on earth, and it's not even close. So let me see who's here. And give me guys 1 second just to catch up on what's going on in the chat. Drop those bets for me, guys. I'll probably let the Discord know in a second. I'll attempt to live bet these games as well. Let's see if we can come out on top today. I see there's some hectic stuff going on in the chat, but my bro Young Chard, welcome back. Maximo Lovely, Swaggy, Evo Panda, We Want Justice, EWM Community, Delty 477, Deity. It looks like you cashed that bet on me starting the stream late today. Yeah, shout out to you. I thought that was pretty funny. But hope you're having a great day too, man. Evo Panda, EWM Community, K Bills, P Patrol. Who else is here, guys? Let me know if you guys are here. I'll give you guys a quick shout out before I break down the games. And Roll 51 as well. Jay Darby, my bro. Yeah, Aaron Holiday. I was looking for his props as well. No Aaron Holiday props right now. I'll have to check again though. We do have the starting lineups out. Godlike Player, welcome back. Equity Samurai. Mark Carpenter. Big Z Maw. Alex King. Top Football Highlights. Cody A4. BJ Anderson. I see you guys. Cleveland. Hepic 7. Hope you guys are having a great day, guys. UXT as well. Zay Moon. Pablo CSGO. Sounds like a Counter-Strike player. I do play some Counter-Strike every now and then. Every blue moon. Little Monster, welcome back, brother. Hope you had a great weekend. Mega Shaquille. K Bills, J-Main 34, Jobin Hoopin, S Raj 72. College basketball picks return tomorrow, guys. This morning before I went out, I researched a ton of college basketball. Tomorrow, college basketball picks return, so get ready. Digital Print House, Gene Wilson, Buzz DVD, O Colossus, Rob CT, Jose Lopez, Yachty, Cody, Jay Stones. Jay Stones is funny, man. That's my bro. Ben Thompson. Okay, guys, let's see how this day goes. Apologies if I missed anyone in the chat, but you guys are dropping plays. I'll get right back into that in a second. Sharpest chat on earth. Asking you guys to hit the like button for me if you don't mind. Obviously playing from behind here. Don't know if today's going to be the longest stream, guys. I have a huge stream planned for you guys tomorrow. Obviously, I think we have 9, maybe 10 games in the NBA on Tuesday. Big time stream on the way for you. Then, as well as college basketball picks in the morning in the form of an upload. Let's go ahead and start to break down these games briefly. And lastly, I do have a poll in the chat. Will Tyrese Maxey go over or under 25.5 points today in that Clippers-Sixers game? So we have the Indiana Pacers hosting the Houston Rockets, the Minnesota Timberwolves on the road against the Memphis Grizzlies in a quick turnaround between these two teams. They did both play on Saturday. And we have the Sixers, so the Philadelphia 76ers, starting a 5-game West Coast road trip. They are playing against the LA Clippers, who had an impressive win last night against the Phoenix Suns, guys. Let's get into it. Quick injury report update. and vote on the poll in the chat as well. One second. Let me just log back into my sportsbook. Okay, I'm done. I'll just pin the Discord for you guys as well. I actually didn't tell the Discord that I'm live, but I told them I was going to go live. Okay, there's my. A couple of you were asking. There's my free Discord server. It's pinned in the chat as we speak. So there it is for you guys. Okay, let's get started, guys. Sorry for the delay. Let's go. We have the starting lineups out for the Houston Rockets. No Kevin Durant, as we all know, guys. Amen Thompson, Reed Shepard, Tari Eason, Jabari Smith Jr., and Alperen Sengun are starting. Alperen Sengun was snubbed for an All-Star selection, which was pretty unfortunate in my opinion. I think he was robbed. The Indiana Pacers are starting Andrew Nembhard, Aaron Nesmith, Johnny Furphy, Pascal Siakam, and Jay Huff. Jay Huff had a huge game against the Atlanta Hawks, and they are rewarding him. But obviously, this is a Rockets team with a bunch of size, so the Pacers are trying to counter that. Instead of running with Siakam at the 5 here, Siakam goes back to his natural position. We have big news for that game, for that quick rematch between the Memphis Grizzlies and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Jaren Jackson Jr. is available to play. He was questionable last night. He was upgraded to probable this afternoon, and now he has been cleared to play with a quad injury. So Jaren Jackson is back into the lineup. That is partially why I bet on Jock Landale. I'll get into my reasons why in a second. We do have a better line on Jock Landale as a result of that. The public was sort of priced out in that game on Saturday. But also, huge news for this game. Anthony Edwards was a game time decision with a back strain. He is available to play, though, and Julius Randle is available to play as well. We have seen trade rumors over the last 24 hours. If you guys have been looking in the right places, the Timberwolves are trying to get in on the Giannis Antetokounmpo NBA trade deadline sweepstakes. They are trying to put together a package to include maybe a third or fourth team to maybe make a run at Giannis here. It seems like there are 7, maybe 8 teams that might be making legitimate offers. But regardless, their top 2 guys are playing today, Ant-Man and Julius Randle. Yep, they said this earlier. Reed Shepard, we already know the starting lineup's out. Reed Shepard is starting for Kevin Durant. And then James Harden is out for personal reasons tonight. I thought James Harden was resting yesterday in that Suns game so he can play his previous team, the Philadelphia 76ers, today. But there seems to be something going on with Harden, and he is out today once again. So, I mean, that does take some of the steam out of that game. Let's see how that goes later on. Let's see if there's anything else that's very relevant here. There's not much else. Kevin Durant was ruled out last night, guys. So, in terms of CLV, I mean, the Kevin Durant news is pretty much baked into the line at the moment. So, and that's about it in terms of relevant news. It's a light day today. It's a light day. Let me go ahead and break down this first game and see if we can add another play in this Rockets game. Maybe a couple more player props are available on the board. Role players. I'll give you guys some player prop projections. I did have a chance to crunch the numbers for almost every player on the board for the categories that I am familiar with. So, but I just want to ask everyone in the chat. Obviously, it's a slow day in the NBA, but help the stream get to as many likes as possible, guys. Smash that like button for me, if you guys do not mind. We have 200 people watching right now, and let's see if we can get as close as we can to 200 likes. So if you guys are here, and also everyone that's not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. My notes are open now. Let's go ahead and start with this Pacers-Rockets game. That tips off in 20 minutes. So the Rockets are coming off of a game that was a pretty exciting game against the Dallas Mavericks on Saturday night, nationally televised game. They won that game by 4 points. They were ahead for much of the second half of that game. They were 10.5-point favorites. It was a slightly inflated line, in my opinion. A few of you guys in the chat, like Hepic7, a couple other people as well, Jobin Hoopin, a couple of you guys cashed with that Mavs big line as a dog on Saturday. Kevin Durant, Alperen Sengun, they had to put forth max effort to sort of hold off a decent push in the second half from the Mavs, who had a bitter taste in their mouth after losing at home to the Charlotte Hornets. We had another positive performance from Cooper Flagg in that game, but Sengun was a big letdown in that game for me. He was horrible in the first half of that game in terms of his efficiency. I believe he missed his first 8 shots in that game. He did turn it on in the second half, but and that helped propel the Rockets to victory. He was also cleaning up on the boards. But the size of the Mavericks did cause some problems for the Rockets, although they have a ton of size. That was a particular matchup in which they were starting to feel the absence of Steven Adams, in my opinion. But nonetheless, back-to-back wins now for the Rockets, although they beat the Hawks the game before that. But they didn't cover against the Mavs. For the Pacers, though, they've covered the spread in 3 of their last 4 games. This is a team that suddenly you look at the injury report, and they suddenly have a pretty clean bill of health across the board. They're still waiting for the return of Obi Toppin. He's going to be out for another month or so, and obviously Tyrese Halliburton. But most of the other guys that were banged up this season have returned to the lineup, and you can clearly see that this team has an edge about them at the moment, both offensively and defensively. Now, obviously, they're still nowhere near the best defenses in the league, but they have been winning the fourth quarter point differential battle over their last 5 games, guys. This is a team that has outscored their opponents in the fourth quarter recently. I like what I've been seeing from Siakam. Obviously, he was rewarded somewhat controversially with an All-Star spot, with a spot in the All-Star game. That surprised a lot of people, but I think Pascal Siakam was a deserving All-Star. He's pretty much carried this team for much of the season when everyone else was injured. The last game against the Hawks, in that revenge spot, they were able to win. They only won by 5 points, but they were home dogs in each of their last 2 games. They're home dogs once again here. The Pacers were horrible against the spread towards the beginning of the season, guys. They were like the worst team in the league the first 30 days, them and the Cavs. But since then, they've actually been on a pretty big upswing against the spread full game. They're 25-24 against the spread, now slightly positive. But even more noteworthy, they're 16-10 against the spread at home this season. I do like what I've seen from them with Aaron Nesmith back. Aaron Nesmith has been an X factor for this team recently. When he returned from his injury, what was it, an elbow injury, I believe? He was playing extremely inefficient. He was so inefficient for like the first 8 games of his return, but over his last 4 games or so, I mean, he's really picked it up in terms of his scoring efficiency, his offensive output. And we can say the same thing about Andrew Nembhard as well. Andrew Nembhard has also been an X factor for this team. Those two players have really taken a lot of pressure off of Pascal Siakam. Jarace Walker has emerged as well as a solid role player. Still waiting to see, what we saw last year in the playoffs from Benedict Mathurin. He's still finding his way a bit. He's a bit frustrated, coming off the bench here and there. Still playing big minutes, but Benedict Mathurin obviously has been a net negative for them in terms of his efficiency. He's been going under his points prop at a pretty decent clip. But in terms of the overall makeup of the team, obviously led by Siakam, we've seen stellar defense from Andrew Nembhard recently. I think that there could be a slight edge on betting the Pacers here at home. It is a bit concerning that they are 6.5 point underdogs here at home. You would think that it would be a tighter line. A part of me was thinking, that's why I spent a lot of time researching this game. A part of me was thinking like maybe take the Rockets. Maybe Vegas knows something here with the 6.5 point line on the road. But at the end of the day, they know that a lot of people are going to bet the Rockets regardless. And also, just looking at the way these teams have performed over their last couple of games, over their last 3 games or so, this Pacers team has really turned things on in terms of their 3-point shooting. They were shooting pretty poorly from 3 earlier this season, but obviously that was directly correlated with their injury status. But over their last 3 games, they're just under 39% from 3. Also, their assist to turnover ratio has increased as well. The Rockets do have a significant advantage in this game, though, even without Kevin Durant, guys, and it's their offensive rebounding. I've bet the Rockets against better teams, against playoff caliber teams in a couple of spots over the last couple of weeks successfully. You guys remember against the Spurs, not the second time, but the first time, against the Timberwolves as well, because of this team's ability to crash the boards and generate second chance opportunities. But I have concerns about the Rockets' offensive output, their scoring output. Now, going up against the Pacers, we might see a bit of an uptick here offensively for the Rockets, even without KD. But in terms of their efficiency, it just hasn't been there. And their 3-ball hasn't been falling as well in aggregate. But, I think the Rockets might win this game. But I like the Pacers with the points. I definitely don't mind live betting this game further with you guys, especially with us not having many games today to bet on. Let's see what else here. Also, in terms of ball security, the Rockets have improved with their ball security recently. That's been a major concern for them, has been turning the ball over without a consistent point guard on the roster, a traditional point guard on the roster. They've been amongst the league leaders in turnovers this season. And but over their last 3 games, the Rockets have cleaned that up a bit. But I still think that, Andrew Nembhard is going to be big in this game. Pascal Siakam is going to be big in this game. He's going to be a matchup problem. And without KD on the court, if things do slow down, I do think that we could see this Rockets offense stuck in the mud for a few periods in this game. And I give the Pacers the edge here. I've been seeing the board pretty well with my spread bets recently, but hey, at the end of the day, it's just one bet of many. Let's see how it goes, guys. They are 6.5 point underdogs at home. And let's get into some player prop projections here for this game. And I'll consider adding a bet for you guys. We have 250 people watching. If you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe. I'll be here for the next couple of hours to live bet the slate. We've had a really good season here, guys. Nothing is guaranteed, but as always, remember, be responsible with your betting. Nothing is guaranteed in the NBA. Nothing is guaranteed in sports betting in general. You can get wiped at any time. So just remember that you are in control of your funds. This is your money, and I recommend that you act like it. So yeah, but either way, best of luck, guys. Drop those plays in the chat. Subscribe to my channel. 250 people watching. Let's get to 200 likes, guys. Smash the like button. Smash it. Let's start with the player prop projections on the Rockets side briefly. I do have a slightly positive projection for Alperen Sengun to go over 23.5 points here. The game does start in 10 minutes. He has been struggling, I should say, with his scoring output over his last 10 games. He's gone under 23.5 in 8 of his last 10 games. But obviously his line has been 19.5, 20.5 for much of those games. It's only 23.5 today because of the price uptick, because of the absence of Kevin Durant here. But Alperen Sengun has actually failed to score 20 points in each of his last 3 games. When you look at how he's performed this season, Kevin Durant, which is actually amazing stat here, Kevin Durant has only missed 2 games this season. This is only the 3rd game that KD has missed at the age 37. So, but in both of the previous games that KD missed, Sengun went under his points line in both of those games. So that's why I hesitated a bit here. He's been a bit inefficient recently, but I still think when you look at his body of work across the season, I still think he deserved to be an all-star. You never know. I do think that maybe he'll have a chip on his shoulder, in this game, not being selected as an all-star. They put Chet Holmgren in over Alperen Sengun yesterday, and I think it was wrong. I'm not sure if you guys agree with that, but maybe we could see angry Sengun today. But in terms of the matchup, he does have a favorable matchup in terms of his individual skill set, but there aren't many players on this Rockets team, if any, without KD, that warrant a legitimate double team. I do think the Pacers have the resources to throw multiple bodies at him to slow him down. I do think in terms of his skill set, he has a chance to really possibly destroy Jay Huff in this game, but it remains to be seen if he is able to overcome the double team and also stay out of foul trouble and also not turn the ball over, which we've seen him do over his last couple of games. So it's been a great season for Sengun. I'm a big Sengun fan, but he hasn't been playing his best ball over the last 10 games or so, and that's just a fact, guys. We all see the highs and lows of the NBA season. Let's move on here. And also, I hesitated to bet the over 23.5 because of the price difference without KD. I'm more comfortable betting Sengun 21, 22, 20 and a half. We cashed with him 19.5 like a few games ago. But he failed us on Saturday. But I wouldn't be surprised if he does go for 25 plus in this game. Another player on the Rockets side of things with a huge price increase is Reed Sheppard. I mean, Reed Sheppard, guys, we cashed with him against the Hawks last Thursday. I think it was over 10.5 points. He scored 13 in that game. But then he turned around and only scored 6 points in 17 minutes against the Mavericks on Saturday. He attempted 8 shots. He was 3 for 8 on the night, but he didn't attempt as many shots. Reed Sheppard usually attempts at least 11 shots a game, so he wasn't able to get to his spot against the Mavs. He had difficulty with Najee Marshall, with Max Christie in that game, and he looked like a shell of himself. He only scored 6 points. But today he is starting. The public is all over Reed Sheppard today. I'm not buying in at this price. 17.5 is a dramatic jump, guys. They are trying to price people out, but at the end of the day, Reed Sheppard isn't really a pass-first guy. I'm not going to say he's a selfish ball player. He has a ton of upside, but he's not really a creator for others. I mean, he only averages, 3 assists a game for a player that averages, 25 minutes a game? I mean, as a guard. But he does attempt a lot of shots, guys, relative to his usage. I wouldn't be surprised if he does let it fly, but let's see if he's able to overcome, having Andrew Nembhard and Aaron Nesmith, 2 decent defenders guarding him in this game. But I mean, maybe by virtue of force, maybe he can force his way there over 17.5, but I'm much more comfortable betting him over 10.5 to over 12.5 max, the lines that we've had success with Reed Sheppard with this season. When you look at this particular line of 17.5, he's only gone over this line in 17% of the games this season, 8 out of 47. But obviously his line wasn't 17.5 all season. But there is something that is telling. In the 2 games that Kevin Durant missed this season, Reed Sheppard did score 31 points against the Golden State Warriors in one of those games way back on November 26th of this season. In the game prior to that, when Kevin Durant was out against the Phoenix Suns, Reed Sheppard only scored 7 points. So very, very small sample size here. I'm going to be watching it very, very, very closely, and I won't be surprised if he does go over. He is starting, but I'm not comfortable betting him at that price. He does have the volume to possibly go over, but for me, I just don't see a clear edge there. I hope that makes sense. I'll jump back into the chat as well. Welcome, everyone. Bangas, welcome back, my brother. I think the Pacers could win this game, but I'm rolling with the spread here. I hope we don't get any funny business here, but I do think that this Pacers team, we haven't seen any evidence of them tanking, guys. They were genuinely injured. Some of the despicable acts that we've seen from these other teams in terms of the tanking race, stripping down their rosters to a bare minimum. The Pacers, I mean, they've had the option to do that for quite some time now, and they have decided not to do that. Now, obviously, they lost a ton of games earlier this season, so maybe they feel like they don't need to. But, I mean, these guys still have a ton of pride. When you look at the core of this team, for making an unexpected run to the finals last season, TJ McConnell, Aaron Nesmith, Benedict Mathurin, Pascal Siakam, Andrew Nembhard. These guys, they don't want to quit on the season. They still feel like in their minds, even though it might be mathematically unlikely, improbable, I should say, they still feel like they can maybe make a run at a play-in tournament spot, maybe edge their way into the playoffs. If they, you never know. They still have a Hall of Fame head coach. So because of that, I've been watching their games pretty closely, looking for evidence of tanking, and I just haven't seen it, guys. So this game does start in 4 minutes. Let me give you guys a couple more player prop projections. In a couple of minutes, I will have the scoreboard on the screen. We're going to watch this game together, like always. Yesterday was almost a 5-hour stream. Shout out to everyone that was here. Mixed results with my props yesterday, but it was still a profitable day. The spreads that I shared went 4-0. Let's see if we can replicate that success with this game here. But regardless, guys, I'll have another stream tomorrow, the day after that, for you guys. Just want to say thank you guys for being here. We do have 280 people watching. You guys are the absolute realest, and I'm rooting for you guys at all times. A couple of player prop projections here, and then I'll move on to the Timberwolves Grizzlies game, guys. I do have some more interesting thoughts in that game. I might add a couple of bets for that one. Let's see. But I'm asking everyone here. We have 280 people watching. Let's get the stream to 200 likes, guys. Take 1 second to smash the like button. Helps more people see the stream. It's a smaller channel, and subscribe to my channel as well. So on the Pacers side of things, I wanted to take Jarace Walker over 1.5 threes here. I haven't been dabbling with the 3-point market this season, but I do think that, when you look at the amount of minutes that Jarace Walker has played over his last few games since his return to health, averaging 27.4 minutes a game over his last 5, he's starting to have the full trust of this coaching staff. Over his last 20 games, he's gone over 1.5 threes in 70% of his games. Now, in terms of the skill set, obviously it's going to be difficult when you consider Tari Eason, Jabari Smith, and of course Amen Thompson on the perimeter. But Jarace Walker has often been the forgotten man. He does have more talented teammates, and teams don't have the luxury of really paying too much attention to him or scheming for a player like this. And he is in the middle of a career high year in terms of his 3-point shooting. So Jarace Walker 2+ threes might be a decent look here. I do have him projected for 2 threes. Just over 2 threes here. Now, I did bet on Johnny Furphy, guys. I'm betting on Johnny Furphy at the discounted line. He failed me in the last game against the Hawks, putting up a goose egg. I did bet on him in that game. This is only the 3rd time I bet on him this season. I'm 1-1 betting Johnny Furphy. In terms of his skill set, this Rockets team has a bunch of size, and that does give teams problems when games slow down. But we've seen a trend recently where teams have been trying to pick up the pace when playing against the Rockets. It doesn't always lead to buckets, but I do think that a young athletic wing that does play decently in transition in Johnny Furphy might benefit from this particular matchup. In my opinion, it might be a bit sweaty, but I do feel like Johnny Furphy is going to. I have him projected at just under 6 points, so I'm rolling with my projection here. When I did crunch the numbers, and Johnny Furphy is a go for me. Also, we are the Benedict Mathurin unders train might be back, guys. It might be back. Benedict Mathurin has gone under 15.5 points in each of his last 2 games, but the books are starting to catch on now. It was 17.5 a few games ago, 16.5 his points line against the Hawks, and now it's down to 15.5. So this could be a overcorrection here. An accurate correction. I'm only speeding because the game's about to start. An accurate correction here from the books, but maybe Benedict Mathurin under his points line. I didn't bet it, but I'm gonna get the scores on the screen for you as well. And that's about it, guys. As I said, this is probably one of the worst slates of the season in the NBA for so far this season. I love, contrary to all of the people who have been complaining this season, I think this has been a great NBA season. The games have been great to watch. Yes, there have been a ton of blowouts recently, but overall, we've seen some great games. You never know. Well, what if we get some great games tonight, even though It doesn't seem like that might be the case on paper. With all of the injuries, you never know. Yesterday, I thought it was pretty funny how so many people who I saw on social media who were sharing bets and all sorts of stuff on social media, betting commentary in the NBA. They all wanted to complain about the blowouts yesterday. At the end of the day, guys, you have the option to bet the under. You don't always have to bet the over for player props. I know I do a lot of the time, but the under is an option. I know people don't want to hear that, and also, I just don't like making excuses when I lose in sports betting. I just have to chalk it up as a loss. I don't make excuses. We move on to the next day. We try to learn as much as we can. We don't try to deflect people's attention from the fact that we made losing bets today and say, oh, the product is horrible. The NBA is terrible. It's rigged against me. Oh, making excuses, and people do that because they feel like their audiences on social media or even here on YouTube are impressionable. They want to cry together because they see all the other content creators and sports bettors doing the same thing and complaining about the game. So at the end of the day, guys, be careful out here. Nothing is guaranteed. Be careful with all of your bets. Not be careful, but be responsible. And you are in control of your funds. I'm rooting for you guys. Let's see if we can win together today. A part of me felt like not even streaming today because of the slate, but hey, we're going to keep it going. And tomorrow, we have a stacked card. So the game did tip off. Let me get the scoreboard on the screen for you guys. And the live markets are open. Let's go. It's time to bet the NBA live where suspicious lives, guys. Drop your bets in the chat. Sharpest chat on earth, and it's not even close. And the game has officially tipped off. So let me just fit it so you guys can see it. And we're off to the races in Indianapolis. Yeah, but not criticizing anyone specifically, guys. Just was talking about the general landscape of sports betting on social media. People will make every excuse in the book, other than the fact that they don't think it's possible that they had poor decision making. They made some poor decisions. Why is it never, I made a bad bet? The games aren't always rigged against you. The product isn't horrible. Just because all of your player prop overs and player prop parlays didn't cash, you could have bet some spreads yesterday. There are tons of favorites won too. So I hope that makes sense. Rockets off to a decent start here. It's a 4-0 lead against the Pacers, and let's see what happens here. No more ranting for now. As always, I'm going to watch the games with you. If I add any live bets here, shout out to everyone that cashed with the Washington Wizards on that live halftime bet yesterday. I will drop it below. And let me see your thoughts here in the chat as Jay Huff hits a 3 for the Pacers to respond to that Rockets 4-0 start, which essentially is nothing. The game just started. Let me get the game on so I can watch it with you guys. Give me one moment. Welcome back, Derek Charbonneau, Cleveland, Jay Morillon, Jay Morillon, I should say, Unguru Opinion, Pick'em MMA, all of you guys in the chat, Tasha as well. Welcome back. I hope you guys are all having an amazing, amazing day. I'm just loading the game so I can watch it with you guys, and then I will give you guys some ideas I have for the Timberwolves Grizzlies game. So let's see what happens. And make sure you guys stick around for the rest of the stream because I there's a chance I'll add more bets at any moment. So There's a chance that I'll add more bets at any moment, guys. For all of the real ones that watch the stream, you guys make this stream what it is. We've been doing this all season, 4, 5, even 6 hours a day during the games. Let's keep it going. Aaron Neesmith hits a 3 right on cue. I did talk about his recent offensive outburst. Let me catch up in the chat, too. Apologies, guys. I did start the stream late. Normally, I give you guys all a shout out with all of your bets in the chat. But I do see you guys are dropping bets. Rob CT, welcome back. Digital Print House, Top Secrets, Mike 33, HB Mento. Epic 7. Thanks a lot for that, man. So yeah, let me just refresh my lines. Let me refresh the lines for this Timberwolves game. I'm watching the game now, the Pacers game, but the Timberwolves game starts in about 25 minutes, and I will refresh the lines. Now that we know that Anthony Edwards is playing, Julius Randle is playing, Jaren Jackson Jr. is playing, let me refresh my lines and compare the current odds to my research projections from earlier. Barry Roselle, welcome back, my brother. One of the absolute realest, Badu. Tommy, HB Mento, sorry I'm quiet. Bond Beats. Tashambi Mitchell, Dust It, 2 Tizzle, David Lewisette, Nelly 47, Mike 33. Yeah, I still like 5.5. I'm just seeing your question now, Nelly 47. Apologies. Thanks a lot for that, Tasha. Always so kind. Yadi, welcome back. Rabbit, welcome back. K Bills, Raldis Auntie, Kevin as well. Drop those plays, guys. Smog in the chat as well. Absolute real ones, 462 for life. BJ Anderson, Jet in the chat. Lewis STL, Equity Samurai, Little Monster. And let's see what we can do about the next game. And it's a hot start for Alperen Sengun. I did talk about my positive projection. J Huff can't guard him. They're going to need to take a platoon approach up front. Pascal Siakam is going to need to help here. They're going to have to make some of the role players on the Rockets hit that open 3. I think they need to double team Sengun here. 9 points in the first 4.5 minutes for Sengun. You think he's not mad that they put Chet Holmgren in the All-Star game over him yesterday? You think he's not feeling something about that? I think that was an absolute snub. Kawhi Leonard, Sengun, and Joel Embiid should have been All-Stars yesterday, guys. But I'm happy for Jalen Johnson. I'm happy for Jamal Murray, though. Welcome back, Windex Marshall. Have fun at the casino, little monster. JT95, welcome back. Yeah, he has an awkward game. It's unorthodox. I agree. But he has game. You're right. Welcome back, Windex Marshall. Cleveland, you may have been right. You may have been right. It might be a Sengun night. Brother BK Sports Entertainment Show. He says, shout out to everyone in the chat, including Myguyknowsaguy. Keep up the good work on the channel. Appreciate it. And shout out from South Bronx. Shout out to you. Shout out to the Bronx. And thank you so much for those kind words. Thanks for rooting for everyone. Streamer Clips in the chat too. Welcome back. Tasha. Yep. Stay safe out there, Tasha. Andre Brooks, welcome back. Okay. Timeout Pacers. Let me get into this Timberwolves game. Everyone who's not subscribed to my channel, take 1 second to subscribe in the background and turn notifications on. Thank you. Timeout Pacers here. It's a decent start early. Okay, Timberwolves Pacers. I'm sorry, Timberwolves, Grizzlies. After the Grizzlies got destroyed the other day. Here we go, guys. So I have two bets in this game. Jock Landale over 11.5 points at minus 122 odds. I bet that one on FanDuel to win a half unit. And Cedric Coward over 12.5 points at minus 106 odds to win a half unit as well. I bet that one on points bet. Wait, why did okay. Oh, sorry, I had two tabs with the odds dashboard. I was like, those are the old odds, but now. So this is one of the strongest periods of the season for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have covered 4 straight games, guys, against the spread. They're on a 4-game win streak. The Minnesota, they've covered 4 straight, as I just said. That's only their only their second time. That matches their longest streak of the season in terms of covering the spread. They had a similar stretch at the beginning of January before dipping a bit. It's also notable that they've won each of their last 4 games by more than 11 points, by 12 plus points, guys. They beat the Warriors by 25 points. They beat the Mavs by 13. They beat OKC by 12. And they beat the Grizzlies by 17 on Saturday in a game that was essentially a wire-to-wire victory for the Timberwolves. There were a couple of periods in that game in which the Grizzlies made it interesting, but they were outmatched by the talent, especially the starting 5 of the Timberwolves, who all had spectacular performances against a severely undermanned Grizzlies team. The Grizzlies are only 19-28 against the spread. They have not played well against the spread dating back to December 28th, guys. Since December 28th, the Grizzlies have only covered the spread 4 times. It is a bit telling, in my opinion, that, you know, the Timberwolves were 10.5 point favorites on the road on Saturday. Today, they were 6.5 point favorites before Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle were ruled in. $11 points for Sengun, by the way. Whoa. You know, so back to what I was saying. Before Anthony Edwards was ruled in earlier, they were 6.5 point favorites. And now that he's ruled in, they're still only 7.5 point favorites. It's only gone up by a point. This spread is giving me suspicious vibes, guys. I think that this is a very suspicious line now. You would think that there would be a higher adjustment. There would be more of an adjustment for this Timberwolves favorite line here. They should be favored by more. You know, a part of me wants to run it back with the Grizzlies here, but obviously a big part of that as well is Jaren Jackson Jr., but Jaren Jackson is not worth 3.5 points on the spread as an individual. He has had some huge performances against the Timberwolves in the past, though. I have this one circled for live betting. I think that this is a game in which we are going to live bet, possibly the Grizzlies side, if we can get a better line than the pregame line. But regardless, let's get into a few of the reasons why the Timberwolves have been playing so well recently. They have an average scoring differential of plus 14 over their last 3 games, which means they've outscored their opponents by 14 points a game in that stretch. But the main factor, guys, has been the lethal 3-point shooting recently of the Timberwolves. They're averaging 44% from 3 over their last 3 games. That's a ridiculous clip. It's something that they were struggling with earlier this season as a team, and that 3 ball is flowing right now for Minnesota. What else here? There is something that is a bit alarming. They still do turn the ball over at a pretty high rate. They've turned the ball over 16 times a game over their last 3 games. The Timberwolves, I want to see them, protect the ball. Although they've been able to overcome that and offset that deficiency over their last 3 to 4 games because of how hot they've been from three. And it's not just Anthony Edwards, Julius Randle, Jaden McDaniels, Naz Reid. These guys have been letting it fly, and they've been lethal. The Grizzlies' defense has fallen off a cliff. They have allowed their opponents to score 120 points on average over their last 3 games. Ty Jerome returned in their last game. And he was spectacular as an individual. He ate into Cam Spencer's moments. Into his minutes in that game. Ty Jerome, we know that he is one of the most efficient players of all the role players in the league when he is healthy. That was his season debut for the Grizzlies. Off-season acquisition, spectacular player for the Cavs last season as a 6th man for most of the season. And he was a problem for Minnesota to contain in that game. But the rest of his teammates weren't able to pick up the slack. Jalen Wells seems to have regressed tremendously this season in terms of his efficiency. He's encountering a sophomore slump, it appears. We have an early 4-point lead for the Indiana Pacers too, by the way. So I like what I'm seeing here early. Let's get into some player prop projections because this game's about to start. And let's see if I can add something. So just give me a second, guys. Let me see if I can add something, maybe another bet for this one. Sorry if I was speeding, guys. Usually my thoughts are much more consistent and coherent. But obviously I'm speeding a bit right now because the games are about to start. So the game's about to start. So we have some lines for Clint Capella now. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong game. What? Yeah, I'm not sure about Anthony Edwards today at 29.5 points. Now, obviously, he's had some big scoring performances against the Grizzlies in the past. He's gone over 29.5 points in 3 of his last 4 games. But I'm going to wait for another matchup for Ant-Man as opposed to the matchup today. Jaren Jackson Jr. is an intriguing option, though, with his scoring output. He has averaged, this is not a typo, guys. This is not a mistake. Jaren Jackson has averaged 27 points a game over his last 4 meetings with the Timberwolves. 27 points a game. His line is only 20. His line's only 19.5 points right now. His points prop. His ability to stretch the floor. He has something against these guys, dating all the way back to that contentious first round playoff series when the Grizzlies eliminated Sorry, guys, I'm back. It looked like my connection dropped for a second, so I stopped talking, but the connection's back up now. And just let me know in the chat. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me? Hood 804 Gaming, welcome back, brother. Smoke that smoke, Marvin. She. G-Fit Strength. You guys can hear me, right? Yeah. Thanks a lot. Sorry, guys. Every now and then that does happen. If it ever happens again and you see the screen black out or freeze in any way, the stream is still up. Just give it about 30 seconds. Don't go anywhere. But if it doesn't come back within 30 seconds, just leave and then come right back. It doesn't happen often recently. It's been stable, but just that's an issue that I was having earlier this season. But either way, guys, back to the game. What I was saying before it cut out was that Jaren Jackson Jr. is averaging 27 points a game over his last 4 meetings with the Minnesota Timberwolves. He has something against them, guys, dating all the way back to when they played in the first round in the playoffs back in 2022, when the Grizzlies beat the Timberwolves. And Desmond Bane was an absolute flamethrower in that game, in that series. I'll never forget it. Made a lot of money when everyone was on the Timberwolves. But either way, he gets up for these games for whatever reason. I forgot what it was that really set him off, but Jaren Jackson Jr. has these Timberwolves games circled for some reason. He doesn't like these guys. But either way, in terms of his skill set, he also has a matchup edge in terms of his matchup with Rudy Gobert. We know that Rudy Gobert is one of the best rim protectors of all time in basketball history. I'm not a big Rudy Gobert fan. I've been critical of him in years past. But at the same time, I have to give him credit where credit is due. The guy is a monster in the paint as a rim protector. He's one of the best defenders this game has seen. But at the same time, Jaren Jackson Jr. has a matchup edge against Rudy Gobert because of his ability to stretch the floor and drag Rudy Gobert out to the perimeter, where Rudy Gobert sometimes gets a bit goofy, flat-footed. You guys know what I'm saying, what I mean. He gets put in a blender at times, especially against bigs that have such a quick release like Jaren Jackson. That is pretty much the only defensive deficiency in his game against opposing bigs in Rudy Gobert. Maybe we see Jaren Jackson, take flight in that regard. I was a bit hesitant to bet that because of the quad injury. Once you hear someone with that size having a quad injury, a leg injury of any sort, you start to think about mobility, minutes as well. We also don't know the intention of this team at the moment in the Memphis Grizzlies. I read that there's a small chance that if they trade John Morant, they could trade Jaren Jackson too, and also completely offload their assets, their tradable assets, because there are rumblings that Jaren Jackson Jr. doesn't want to be a part of a rebuilding team if they get rid of John Morant. So so we don't know if they're going to be afraid to hurt his trade value. But I don't think they're going to trade Jaren. But let's see. Let me move on though to other players on the board here. I love what I'm seeing defensively from the Pacers here, but it's not just what I'm seeing from them. It's also what I'm seeing from the Rockets, and I expected this, guys. This team, and you guys know what I'm talking about. We've watched a lot of Rockets basketball. We've bet these games together here over the last couple of weeks and this season. Sometimes this team is very frustrating to watch, the Houston Rockets offensively. It's not a very fun offense to watch. They play at a really slow pace, and sometimes they go on prolonged scoring droughts. And right now, Reed Shepherd is 1 for 4 to start the game, but it's still really early. So let's see. And right on cue, maybe he heard me. Reed Shepherd scores a basket just before the expiration of the first quarter clock, and we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Pacers are up by 4 points here. I do like what I'm seeing from them, and let's see how that game progresses. Let's see if there's anything else I'm going to add here. Or is this a good time to play, maybe even place a live bet on this Pacers game? Let's see. So yeah, because of the return of Jaren Jackson, we're getting better lines for Jock Landale. Excuse me. He was 13.5 for this points line earlier today. It's dipped to 11.5. I'm buying in at the discount. Over his last 10 games, Jock Landale has been averaging 27 minutes a game. He hasn't been getting into foul trouble at all. This is a player that he does attempt around 10 field goal attempts a game. He is an efficient player per 100 possessions. Over his last 3 games, he's struggled a bit, but I do think that with the return of Jaren Jackson Jr., it was a difficult matchup for him on Saturday. Landale going up against Rudy Gobert. I'm rolling with Jock Landale over 11.5 points. Now, Cam Spencer is a player that I wanted to run it back with today. He played 25 minutes in the last game, so his minutes were still, a bit consistent. People thought maybe he would see a reduction in his minutes with the return of Ty Jerome, but he still played at about 224 minutes a game this season. But he was not aggressive offensively in that game. He only attempted 4 shot attempts in that game. That's not like Cam Spencer. He usually puts up about 7.5 shot attempts per game. I do think we could see him get back to that level of offensive output. I think that there's a chance that Cam Spencer goes for 10 plus points in this game. I also have a positive projection for him at over 1.5 threes. Let's see how that goes. Ty Jerome was spectacular in that game the other day. That was his first game of the season, guys. 20 points in the game. 6 assists in only 20 minutes. Got to the free throw line like 3 times. Was 6 for 12 from the field. Knocked down 2 threes. Had a steal. Ty Jerome, he was pretty effective in that game, but at the end of the day, he's only one player. And we have the start of the second quarter here. Alperen Sengun starts with a hook shot right in front of the rim. Nice move there from Sengun. A motivated Sengun today, and the Rockets are only down by 2 now. Very too early to judge where this spread is headed in this one. But yeah, I think that the first 2 games, I'm gonna live bet them with you guys. Maybe some live player props, maybe some some live player props here, maybe some live spread action here. I'll take a look. When the Timberwolves game starts, I will get both scores on the screen. And now we have a 5-0 outburst to start the game. And this time it's Aaron Holiday with his first bucket of the game. I know Jay Darby in the chat was wondering why there weren't any Aaron Holiday props available today on the major sports books. Maybe they knew something. They didn't want us to cash or something, because I was thinking the same thing. It probably would have been a low line, and the Rockets take the lead here. 3 assists so far for Amen Thompson. But guys, I do have a bet to add. You can't hear me? Impossible. Maybe leave the stream and come right back, because can you guys hear me? 2 people are in the stream saying that, 3 people are saying that you guys can't hear me. It says my connection is just fine. My mic is working. So you guys can hear me okay. Yeah, maybe it's just you guys, so you never know. Maybe it's a platform issue. Maybe exit the stream and come right back. You can hear now. Okay, thanks a lot, guys. So what was I just saying, actually? I was talking about how the Rockets just took the lead and how they didn't offer any Aaron Holiday props today. I was thinking about why they weren't, and so is Jay Darby in the chat. But I've decided to live bet the first 2 games with you guys. So the first 2 games will be live betting. I'm not going to add any bets here at the close for this Timberwolves game. I'll get the scoreboard on the screen. We'll watch both games. We'll sweat both games. And but I do want to say that let's see how many people we have here. We have 280 people watching. Thank you guys for being here. We have 141 likes. Okay, guys, if a few of you subscribe to my channel, so take a second to subscribe if you're not subscribed. Around 40% of the people watching my channel are not subscribed, and that's cool. But either way, subscribe to my channel for a unique perspective in this sports betting space. And also, if we get the stream to, let's see here. We have 280 people watching. Let's get the stream to 220 likes. So that would be 70 more likes. And I will drop a bet right now for the 76ers Clippers game. Hours before it starts. I might have a couple more before the game starts, but we'll see. I won't force it. But there's one that I'm interested in betting now. And if you're interested in betting it as well, anything can happen though. Smash that like button for me. And also, let's see if a few of you guys can subscribe to the channel as well. Let me get into the play-by-play for you guys. I'll tell you guys what I'm seeing in terms of coaching staff strategy. This is a tight game here early in Indianapolis. And Best of luck with all of your bets, guys. I truly, truly am rooting for you guys at all times. Let's see if we can keep it going today. This is the NBA. Let's see who's going to the storage room. Who's coming out of the storage room? Who's going in the dungeon with Karl Anthony Towns? The storage room, if you guys are new here, that's what we say when we ban players. Banned. First basket of the game for Pascal Siakam. All-star Siakam. 14 points for Sengun, by the way, after he splits a pair of free throws. And the Pacers go up by 2 here. And once again, the Rockets tie the game. This time it's Amen Thompson with his first basket of the game. I'll get back into the chat too. A timely 3 for TJ McConnell, the vet. We are TJ McConnell fans on this stream. He's made us a ton of money this season. He plays the game the right way. He gives it his all every single game. And now Amen Thompson is starting to come alive here. Back-to-back buckets for Amen Thompson. He's been playing well recently as well. Nelly47 said, I don't want to hear Karl Anthony Towns' name, Cat, for the rest of the year. That is the name that we will not speak of, Nelly said. And I will agree. I will agree. So I will not talk about Towns, even though I just said his name. Authorized, welcome back. Let's go. And 1, Benedict Mathurin. And 1. I think the foul's on Amen Thompson. And the Pacers go up by 5. They have a chance to go up by 6 here if he knocks down the free throw. Oh, I lean towards the Grizzlies in this game. Stick with this. That's a extremely contrarian take. Many people probably don't want to hear that. But the Timberwolves have been rolling here. But I do lean towards the Grizzlies in this game. But I'm hoping I can get a better line in game. I was hoping that we can get something closer to that 10-point line the other day. And the game is actually tipping off as we speak. Jay Darby. Yep, thanks for answering. David Richardson. Yeah, the website, it's a mobile app. It's called the Real app. So check it out. It's called the Real app, guys. The app on the screen with the scoreboard. Stick with us. How do you guys feel about the game? The Vig said TJ doesn't get his respect. TJ McConnell, he doesn't, man. I remember tweeting a few years ago that when he had a triple-double with steals. Who has a triple-double with steals, guys? Especially when you're a 6 foot, 2 point guard? 3 seasons ago, maybe 4, and he has it right on cue. TJ McConnell steal. He picks Amen Thompson's pocket. Who has a triple-double with steals? Has anyone ever done that? Like in recent memory? That was one of the craziest stat lines I had ever seen. Welcome back, Hayes. Jimmy NY, welcome back. I do bet totals sometimes, but I'm more of a fan of betting live totals these days. And the T-Wolves game has started, guys, so let me get the scoreboard on the screen for double game action for you guys. Best of luck with all of your bets. Two fouls on TJ McConnell, though. So he checks out. Andrew Nembhard checks back in. Be careful tomorrow, too, guys, in the NBA. I'm just going to tell you guys right now. There's an unusual amount of players that are questionable or have missed games over the last couple of days because for personal reasons. Like anyone, if there's something really going on in their lives, I hope that everything's all right. But I'm not believing that all of these players are out for personal reasons. I think that some of these teams are trying to protect assets for players that could be in trade talks that haven't been reported. So just keep that in mind over the next few days. You might see some suspicious activity on the injury report, as we see almost every day in the NBA. And today was a tough card, man. Today was a tough card in the NBA, so. I'll be honest, guys. Today was a bit of a difficult schedule, but we still run the numbers. We still try to, make the best decisions we can. We've had 9 lead changes and 6 different ties in this Pacers-Rockets game so far. It's a 10-6 start for the Wolves, and one Ty Jerome. He already has 5 points, guys. That was a quality signing. $38 million for 3 years. That's a team-friendly deal. The Cavs definitely didn't value Ty Jerome, and he bounced. Timeout, Pacers. Pacers up by 1. Back and forth game in Indiana. Little Monster said he's betting the NHL today. The NBA is spooky today for him. Refined Qualia, welcome back. He said, what's going on with Pascal? Pascal's thinking it up right now. I hope he gets it together for you. Authorized, I hope you cash with Ty Jerome. The Vig as well. Vin HQ, welcome back. We have a 3. We have a couple of 3s already in this game for Minnesota. This time it's Julius Randle with his first 3. DiVincenzo has a 3 already as well. And so does Jaden McDaniels. And their red-hot three-point shooting performance continues. Also, vote on the poll in the chat. Will Tyrese Maxey go over or under 25.5 points in the Sixers-Clippers game tonight? Which on paper could be the game of the day, but it remains to be seen. That Hornets game was pretty good earlier. We have a foul on Anthony Edwards, guys. More free throws for Ty Jerome. I'm just logging back into one of my sportsbook accounts. It automatically logged me out. Free throws for Julius Randle now. It's a high-scoring start to this game. Sort of. The timeout is returning now in the Pacers game. I'm watching both games, guys, so if I place any live bets, I'll let you guys know. Alperen Sengun is averaging 23 points a game, 9 rebounds, and over 6 assists as a center. And they put Chet Holmgren in the All-Star game over him. Still couldn't believe that. The Vig is asking in the chat, who do you think is going to the NBA Finals this year, guys? Who do you think is going to the Finals, chat? What's going to be the Finals matchup? That's a good question. Let me know. Jay Darby said Pascal's doing what Jamal did last night after being announced an All-Star. Mail it in. EWM said Jock Landale looks like Jake Paul. Cleveland said Ty Jerome is a hustler, man. Definitely deserves playing time for sure. What do you think? What do you think the finals matchup will be, guys? What two teams will play each other in the finals? You're going to bet futures on the Pistons, Smoke? Best of luck. 18 first half points now for Sengun. Jay Darby said OKC versus Boston. Digital Print House said the Sixers versus the Nuggets. Sixers Nuggets would be nice. Welcome back, Nasir. Hope you're having a great day, fam. No joke, man. Welcome back. Jay Darby said he hopes it's his Nuggets. No Heel Achilles says OKC versus the Hornets. The Hornets are the people's team right now. No joke. And there we go. There's something from range falling for Pascal Siakam. It's a 3. A much needed 3, and the Pacers go up by 3 here. OKC versus the Sixers. I think the Sixers are going to the finals. So Hood 804 Gaming said Pistons versus Nuggets. Could be. I would like to see Sixers Nuggets. He said Pistons Nuggets. Hood 804 Gaming. Mike said Knicks and Thunder. Jimmy NY said Knicks versus Rockets. Buccaneer, welcome back too. He said Spurs versus Pistons. Maximo said he's also a Nuggets fan. A few Nuggets fans in the chat. 20 first half points for Sengun, and I feel bad for not betting on one of my favorite players. I talked about it. He knows he was snubbed. The tank is back. I'm going to say Sixers Thunder, guys. I'm going to say Sixers Thunder for the finals this year. The Knicks look really good right now, though. Pistons do as well. The Vig, yep, he said the Charlotte's on fire. Danman Santiago said the Cavs versus the Nuggets. The Cavs are dark horses too. Nasir said Sixers Thunder isn't a bad shout. Yep. Maybe Sixers Lakers too, guys. I know people don't want to hear that, but the Stars might be in the building for that matchup. And this is a pretty entertaining game. We have the first 3 of the game for Jarace Walker. I talked about that projection. And the Pacers are only up by 1 because Reed Shepherd responded instantly. 21 points for Sengun, by the way, after hitting that layup. Aaron George said, I'm a Utah fan. We're going to be there in 3 years. That's definitely the right attitude to have, however unlikely it is. Shout out to you. Shout out to the Jazz. Yeah, no, it's simply because of Luka. Skinny Luka. We've never seen skinny Luka in the playoffs. Like, we don't know. Skinny Luka might knock off all of your favorite players in the playoffs this year and just put the NBA in a chokehold for the next 5 years. It's possible. He could almost do it by himself. He already, I'm sorry to ruffle any feathers, guys, but he already sort of, He puts fear in SGA and he puts fear in Anthony Edwards. Those are just 2 players. But I feel like those 2 players fear Luka just as an individual. There's something about that matchup where he gets the best of them on a regular basis over and over and over again. And we've never seen skinny Luka in the playoffs. Let me get back into the action, though. We have 2 timeouts here. We have a timeout here. 4 points early for the Timberwolves. For Anthony Edwards. Pro Reactor said the Lakers have no chance. I'm not a Laker fan. Nasir Abdi said he's a Warriors fan, waiting on the Giannis news. Now that's the big, that's the elephant in the room, guys. That's the domino everyone's waiting to fall. Giannis can obviously swing the title race dramatically. So, I heard today that the Timberwolves are trying to get a third and fourth team into the fold to try to acquire Giannis. They have the assets. I heard the Cavs are making calls too. So, I think that Giannis is either going to go to the Timberwolves, the Cavs, or the Heat. We have the first three of the game for Cam Spencer. I did say I have a positive projection at over 1.5 threes for him, but it is early. S. Raj is laughing. Jimmy NY said, watch out though for the Warriors if they get Giannis. Maximo said, yeah, Nembhard is building those assists right now. Vin HQ said, I would pay good money for Sixers-Lakers finals. I'm sure a lot of people would. Even Lakers-Knicks, but I want to see... I'm a Raptors fan, so it's tough for me to root for these other teams in the East, but, I would like to see Embiid win one. I don't know if anyone else feels like that. He gets a bad rap from a lot of fans, man. Embiid deserves a title, but no one really deserves one, actually. You have to earn it, so... I would like to see Embiid get a title, like the way Jokic did. And this is the best chance in a while. We have 2 timeouts once again. Like Will Finance said, I hope Giannis comes to the Knicks. Top Secret said Luka is done. Done what? Done what? What's Luka done with? Unguru Opinion said he hates when superstars get traded. It's tough for the fans of that team. For sure. Jay Darby said the Lakers could make some noise in the East, but not in the West, in my opinion. I'll be honest, guys. If JJ Redick doesn't go past the first round this season, there are going to be a lot of people that look foolish for criticizing Darvin Ham. I'm not the biggest Darvin Ham fan. Darvin Ham was a punching bag on social media for a lot of people, although I think he didn't deserve it. At the end of the day, he did take that team to the Western Conference Finals. When not many people expected it that year, when they beat the Warriors in the second round. If JJ Redick doesn't get past the first round, the seat will get warm. People don't want to hear that, but I don't like how people were treating Darvin Ham on social media. I didn't like it. First conference finals appearance in over a decade was a Darvin Ham coach team. Who's watching the Timberwolves game? Who's watching the Rockets game? Also, for everyone here, it's official too, guys. I completed my longest college basketball research session of the new year so far today. Tomorrow, Tuesday, I'm going to have NBA bets for you tomorrow. I have another live NBA betting stream, but I will be returning with college basketball picks tomorrow and for the rest of the season. I'm going to upload. It's not going to be a stream. It's going to be a video for you guys tomorrow, officially. 100%. Tomorrow. College basketball picks returning. If you know, you know. Let's go on a run, guys. Let's go on a run together. So make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you guys are have notifications on, because that video will be dropping in the morning. Smoke That Smoke is asking about women's college basketball. Do you guys bet women's college basketball? My model has been fine-tuned. It's been tuned. It's ready. It's back. You guys remember last season? Towards the end, caught fire. And Jabari Smith hits a three. It's an 8-0 run for the Rockets here. This is the best stretch of the game for Houston. 2 minutes to go until halftime. I will be looking for live bets at the half. Does anyone bet women's college basketball in the chat? Let me know. Yes or no? If not, hey, I did have a request for that as well, but some of the spreads are absolutely ridiculous. It's a pretty fast game here. Rockets up by 3 now. That's their biggest lead of the game, I believe. Pascal Siakam with a nice move at in transition, and Jabari Smith responds instantly with his second three of the half. It's an 11-2 run. Rockets up by 3. And I might place a live bet on this Grizzlies game at the end of the first quarter, or even the next time out, guys. I'll let you know. I have an idea for one already. I might not wait until halftime with that one. Because I'm still waiting for some good news for my player props. Just being honest. There we go. There's our first basket from Jock Landale. Finally. Oh yeah, Darren Peterson is a monster. Absolute monster. If he stays healthy, he'll be a problem. Back-to-back buckets for Jock Landale. Let's go. This is a positive first quarter for the Grizzlies. Much better than the other day. They look organized defensively. And, I mean, they're making a concerted effort to get back in transition and limit easy buckets for this Timberwolves team. Also, like I said, guys, I'm going to add a bet for you in the Clippers-Sixers game. If you guys get the stream to 220 likes, welcome back, Reagan Anthony, my brother. She in the chat as well. EWM, Jimmy NY. Top Football Highlights, welcome back. Rabbit, Blazer Fader, welcome back. Mike Montalvo, welcome back. I see you guys, some of you bet women's college basketball, some of you don't. Authorized said he bets WNBA. And that was a difficult shot there from Anthony Edwards. That was a difficult shot from Anthony Edwards. Andrew Nemhard, no, sorry, not Nemhard. Aaron Neesmith with a 3 at the buzzer. They're reviewing it. It counts though, but they're checking to see if it's a 2 or a 3. I think it could be a 3 at the buzzer. And the Pacers might be down by 4, possibly 5 at the half. But the shot does count. And we've reached the half. Wait, are they saying it didn't count? I thought he got that off. It didn't count, guys. Unfortunate. I thought it was good. And I was wrong. It didn't count. So the Pacers are down by 7 here. We have an entire second half to go. Impressive second quarter from the Rockets, though. Very impressive. Memphis is red hot right now. And so is Anthony Edwards. Oh, Furphy's going to the storage room. Johnny Furphy. If he doesn't do something in the second half, storage room. You want to hear me talk about him for quite some time. Next season. You know? Whoa, we have a 3 from Jaren Jackson. Just before the end of the 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Grizzlies go up by 7. And I should have bet that spread during that first timeout. That's what I was contemplating. I said it was a very strange spread today. Very strange. Let me look for possible live bets in this Pacers game right now. Smash the like button for me, guys. Thank you. I know everyone's scoring but Cedric Howard. All of you guys that use social media, follow me on Twitter or X. Myguyknowsaguy is my name on there. You can also follow me on Instagram. My Twitter account is pinned in the chat. Check it out. It's pinned in the chat right now. And turn notifications on Twitter for me, for my account. Or you can follow me on Instagram in the description below, video description. We have a review here, clock review in the Grizzlies game. Jock Landale checking back into the game for 3 seconds. Jerome turns the ball over. T-Wolves ball. Only 2 seconds to go. The last 3 seconds of this quarter have taken forever to finish. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Grizzlies are up by 7. And I'm gonna go with my first live bet of the night, guys. I'm rolling with it. I'm rolling with it. Hold on. Let me just line shop quickly here. First live bet going up on the board. Nothing is guaranteed, but best of luck to all. Hope you guys are enjoying your day, by the way. Hope you're having a prosperous, healthy start to the new year. Thank you guys for being here. And my first live bet of the day is the Memphis Grizzlies. Plus 3.5 to win a half unit, guys. I think we're going to see something spooky in that game. I wanted to take the money line, plus 145. But I'm going to go ahead and take the spread. Oh yeah, Android for sure. Those Ty Jerome points prop lines are going to be adjusted over the next game or so. You'll probably see the public start betting him left and right soon, and the value will be gone. Let me know if you guys are tailing in the chat with my live bet. I'll be honest, the end of that second quarter was starting to make me worried about the Pacers. I hope I didn't fall into a trap, a public dog with the Pacers. You guys know I usually try to avoid these situations, but in terms of the matchup, I think they should cover. But we've seen some strange things. Let's see how it goes. I'm looking for another live bet in that game, possibly. And here we go, guys. Second quarter has started. Enjoy the game while I possibly add a live bet in this Pacers game. 11 points for Ty Jerome. Assisted by Cedric Howard. It's a 12-3 run for the Memphis Grizzlies. Rudy Gobert at the line. Eleven first half points for Reed Shepherd in that Rockets game. 21 first half points for Alperen Sengun. $12 points for Aaron Nesmith. Ty Jerome just smoked the layup. Nice floater from Naz Reid. And the Grizzlies lead by 7 now, 39-32. Nice move from Naz Reid. There's a decent flow to this game. Grizzlies ball here. Ty Jerome gives it to Jaren Jackson. He swings it to Coward. And we have free throws for Cedric Coward. We might get our first points from Cedric Coward here. I think the foul might be on Naz Reid. And it is. But he misses the first free throw. Whoa. He makes the second. Naz Reid misses another three. That was a nice pass, too, from Terrence Shannon. Cedric Coward misses a three. They get the offensive rebound. They kick it back out to Vince Williams Jr. And now he hits a three. A late defensive closeout from Naz Reid there. And the Grizzlies go up by 11 points. And now we have a basket from Cedric Coward. He has 3 points now. Nice floater there. He drove right past Terrence Shannon Jr. as if he wasn't even there and floats it. The Grizzlies are pushing the pace. There is also some decent ball movement here with Cedric Howard and Ty Jerome on the court. They're playing at a lightning fast pace, and the Timberwolves look disorganized. Finally hearing some cheers from this Minnesota Timberwolves crowd. This Grizzlies crowd. The third quarter for the Rockets-Pacers game is about to start, guys. I have decided to wait for a possible live bet in that game, so I will let you know. Shout out to you guys, the sharpest chat on earth. We have a winning bet already in the chat. My bro Nasir. Ty Jerome over 10.5 points. Cash. Now he needs one more point from Neesmith to cash. Let's go. 13-point lead for the Grizzlies. And the third quarter is starting in the Pacers-Rockets game. Hit the like button for me, guys. Cedric Howard just missed a layup, but it was a heavily contested layup. Harry, I'm not sure about the plus 8.5 with the Pacers if you bet the Pacers pregame. If you didn't bet them, it might be a decent bet here, but I didn't like how they ended that quarter defensively. I need to see more from their defense here. The Rockets looked confident to end that half. I need to see the first quarter Pacers, the Pacers we saw in the first quarter that was slowing the pace down, no pun intended, and making better effort on the perimeter defensively. I think the Grizzlies might win this game tonight, but it's very early. One adjustment, because I did watch the game on Saturday. I bet that game as well when the Timberwolves played the Grizzlies. And one adjustment that I'm seeing already is the lightning quick pace from the Grizzlies today. It's noticeably faster. They're pushing the ball. As soon as they grab the rebound, they're gone. They're trying to keep Rudy Gobert off the court today. Seems to be a part of their strategy. We have a 3 from Jay Huff, assisted by Pascal Siakam. That cut the lead to 4. The Rockets respond instantly. It's Jabari Smith Jr. right in front of the rim. It's back to a 6-point lead for Houston. Maximo. Yeah, the live odds for the Timberwolves money line are minus 105. So, yeah, I just see you asking in the chat. 8-point lead again for the Rockets here. It's Alperen Sengun. He muscles his way to the rim, and Jay Huff is having a big problem defending Sengun here. Like, it's actually sort of embarrassing. He's schooling Jay Huff, man. There are levels to this, guys. Jay Huff is learning lessons right now in footwork. Because they're putting him in a blender. Siakam needs to help too. Siakam's getting cooked too. Siakam's a good defender. He needs to do a better job of providing help defense in that front court. But it's hard because Sengun is really unorthodox with his footwork. He's very deceptive with his offensive game, and we all know this. Yeah, and Sengun Cash, JT. Sengun Cash's line. Sick with us, you're right. Yep, he's dominating his matchup. Larry Mavid said, Rockets have been doing a lot better than the Pacers in the third quarter lately, so might get a better line waiting a bit, and the Pacers have been doing a way better job than the Rockets in the fourth quarter. That is true. The Pacers have been a very good fourth quarter team recently, but this Rockets team looks very confident right now. And 25 points now for Alperen Sengun, guys. Right on cue. It's a putback layup. And I'm starting to get worried about the Pacers. I'm just being honest. They might need to take Jay Huff out of this game and go small and try to crank the pace up, turn it into a track meet. Turn this game into a track meet. They have a better chance, like they did against the Hawks. Like Will Finance said, my guy knows a guy. I've been collecting sports cards again, and I picked up a couple Sengun rookie cards. That's really cool. I stopped buying sports cards for the last 2 years, but I do have a really nice Alperen Sengun rookie card collection, bro. No joke. I do have one of his numbered auto cards as well from his rookie year. I have, it's worth, it's whatever, but I went all in with Sengun at the beginning. No, probably not. I'm just going to keep stashing. Biggest lead of the game for the Rockets here, and it's a 10-point lead. Sengun with 27 points. I think the Pacers might need to call a timeout. They are outclassed by one player right now, and his name is Alperen Sengun. We're back in the Grizzlies game. Alexa says she might take the Pacers plus 9.5. I wouldn't chase, personally, if you bet the Pacers earlier. I feel like I could be on the wrong side. I just have to be honest, guys. You guys know I don't hide from any bets, any losses, I could be on the wrong side here. Spooky card today. 12-point lead for the Grizzlies, though. Jay Darby said Jay Huff should keep getting open threes, though. I need 2 more points, and then he can sit. I hope you get those 2 points. He just left the game, but he'll be back. He'll be back, Jay Darby. I'm rooting for you. Rooting for all of you guys. Cleveland. Yeah, he's rooting. He's schooling him. He just ran Jay Huff off the floor. So Jay Huff's off the floor here. Let's see if the Pacers crank the pace, no pun intended, to try to get edge their way back into this game. Welcome to the community, Harry. Okay, we have a review here in the Pacers game. Pascal Siakam looks very frustrated right now. And we have a challenge from the Pacers coaching staff here. 10-point Rockets lead here. 12-point lead for the Grizzlies after Jaden McDaniels knocks down a pair of free throws. The Grizzlies were just up by 14 before those free throws from McDaniels. More points for McDaniels. He has 7 now. Timeout Grizzlies. So we have a stoppage in both games. Let me see if there's anything I missed with the late games. Hope you guys are enjoying your day, by the way. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Hope you're enjoying the games. Timeout Grizzlies. After that, Anthony Edwards layup. Good sequence there for the Grizzlies. Scoring 6 unanswered points. They were down by 14. Now they're down by 8 for the Timberwolves, sorry. And the Grizzlies lead by 8. Timeout Memphis. 14 points for Anthony Edwards in the first half of this ball game. They are challenging the foul call. They call the foul on Siakam at the rim, and they're challenging it. Jock Landale's on the bench. He's played 9 minutes. He has 4 points. 3 points for Cedric Howard in 11 minutes. And nothing for Johnny Murphy, the newest addition to the storage room. Rishi, welcome back. Another winning bet in the chat. Larry Mavid, J Huff over 1.5 threes plus 170. Great call. Sharpest chat on earth. Great call, guys. Pick him MMA with a live bet on the Timberwolves, guys. Money line. Best of luck. Pick him MMA. I'm on the Grizzlies with the spread, but hey, maybe we can both win. Let's see. And the Pacers lose the challenge. They said it was the third foul on Siakam, and I have a bad feeling about this one, man. Might be caught in the storm here. Jabari Smith knocks down both free throws. Either way, guys, I won't have too many plays tonight, but tomorrow, it's a different story. Tomorrow we have 10 games in the NBA, and I'm going to have a big stream for you guys. So win or lose today, I hope to see you guys back tomorrow. Who? Johnny Murphy with a layup. Who? And that's his first shot attempt. And one Johnny Murphy out of nowhere. 100%, guys. Rooting for you. I do hope you guys come out on top today and every day, though. Johnny Murphy brings some life here to the Pacers Stadium. And he missed the free throw. Storage room. He got fouled by Sengun, if you guys are interested in that. That's unbelievable. And Sengun makes him pay for missing that free throw. 29 points for Sengoat. It's a dunk for Sengun. And the Pacers are throwing right now. Just being honest, the Pacers are throwing. Aha, digital printhouse, I did see that. Big three for Jalen Wells. Jock Landale's back into the game, guys. He should be on the court for the last 5 minutes of this half. Jock Landale is back, and he just assisted Jalen Wells on that three. A much-needed three, because we know that the T-Wolves have the talent here. This is an unacceptable performance from Pascal Siakam. It's weird. He's turning the ball over. Another winning bet. K-Bills in the chat. Alperen Sengun over 38.5. PRA. Great call, brother. He was on fire yesterday as well. You were in the chat. And sharpest chat on earth. Let's go. Fauci Banks, welcome back, brother. Kat is asking in the chat, do you guys think that Julius Randle can get to 15 points in this game? What do you think, chat? And one for Isaiah Jackson. Let's go. How many points does Julius Randle have? Julius Randle has 7. Pacers down by 9. We're not out of it yet. Sengun misses a couple of buckets, a couple of shots. Rockets up by 9. This is an impressive performance from Houston. Siakam starts to cook now, right in front of the basket. Siakam has 11 now. Pacers down by 7 after trailing by 12. Back and forth action here in this third quarter. Johnny Murphy does have 4 rebounds. He's still on the court too. Hit a 3, Murphy. Come on. Hit a 3 for the people. Jaden McDaniels, 9 points for him. Reed Shepard and Jabari Smith check out of the game. Smash the like button for me, guys. Everyone who's watching who's not subscribed, take 2 seconds to press that subscribe button and turn notifications on. Thank you so much. I'm Myguyknowsaguy. This is my channel, my sports betting predictions channel. Daily live betting streams. If you're interested in more of this content, subscribe. Tomorrow I will have NBA and college basketball picks for you guys. We're going to scale things up here. And as always, remember that you are in control of your funds. Don't bet more than you can afford to lose. Aaron Nesmith with a 3. It's an 8-0 run for the Pacers. I said Aaron Nesmith has been on fire recently from beyond the arc. I think he's hit 4 or more threes in 4 straight games. I have to double check that figure, but I think that's what it is. Need to see something from Jock Landale here down the stretch while he's still on the court. We're fighting here, guys. It's an uphill climb today. Thanks a lot, Kat, for following me on Twitter, too. If you guys are subscribed to the channel, follow me on social media, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you. I'm very happy to meet all of you, to connect with all of you around the sports action. Best of luck. Timeout Rockets. And Jaden McDaniels has been excellent in this second quarter. Another 3 for Jaden McDaniels. He has 12 points and is back to a 7-point lead for Memphis. Yep. I'm supposed to, but I've been so busy. But for now, guys, click my YouTube channel and you'll see my other channel. It's a soccer betting channel called My Guy Knows Footy. Soccer picks only on that channel. So take 5 seconds and go and subscribe to that channel. But it's a really small channel, so you turn notifications on because you might not see my videos when I do return to uploading there. The soccer picks are separate from this channel. This channel that you're watching now is for North American leagues. Subscribe to that channel as Cedric Coward hits a 3. Anthony Edwards fouled. And he misses the first free throw. They're screaming ball don't lie in Memphis. Memphis should have challenged that, but maybe it doesn't matter now. That wasn't a foul on Jalen Wells, if you're watching the game. Okay, Jaden McDaniels is officially on fire. 4 straight made buckets for Jaden McDaniels. We're also back in the Pacers game from that timeout. Yep, your overbet's looking good, Nasir. Vic Jolliffe, I hope you cash. Nasir, I'll message you on Instagram right after the stream, brother. Let me make a note of that now. Jaren Jackson Jr., he scores a layup. Thanks a lot, Nelly. Welcome back, King27. I hope you cash, Vic Jolliffe. All of you guys. The star next to your name is someone, I forgot who it was. Someone gifted you a subscription to my YouTube channel. A few people gifted some subs recently. Lil Monster. A few people did. And someone gave you a gift membership here to my YouTube channel. If anyone wants to become a monthly member here on my YouTube channel, it's only $5 a month. You'll be supporting the channel. You'll have access to some exclusive content. And but you won't see any ads during my live stream. So consider doing that, guys. You guys will be supporting the channel. Consider becoming my guy supporter. But yeah, you can gift subscriptions to other people in the chat as a kind gesture. That's always an option for you. So a big shout out to the chat, realest chat ever, sharpest chat ever. Free throws here for Jaren Jackson. Now free throws for Isaiah Jackson as well. And that's a crazy coincidence in both games. Both Jacksons at the line at the same time, at the same position. Let's see if Isaiah Jackson can knock down his free throws. Jaren Jackson, he hits his first free throw. Grizzlies back up by 10. And Isaiah Jackson misses his second foul of the game on Dorian Finney-Smith. Blazer Fader said we need some My Guy merch. Might be a good idea. Who knows? But I'm very grateful for your guys' time, for you guys being here. Very happy to do this, win or lose. You guys make this stream what it is, man. A 9-0 run for the Pacers continues there after Isaiah Jackson hits the second free throw, and Jaden McDaniels is literally almost single-handedly keeping the Minnesota in this game. Another three for Jaden McDaniels. 2 threes in the second quarter. 14 points in the second quarter for Jaden McDaniels. And he has 17 now. Grizzlies up by 8 at the half. We've reached the half, guys. Pretty good game there. And Sengun drops 30 on the Pacers' head tops. Whoa, I talked about that before the game. Jarace Walker over 1.5 threes. I talked about his strong run of performance recently, and he hits his second three of the game. He could have 3 threes. He hit a long 2 earlier, and his foot was on the line. He's supposed to have 3. Over 1.5 catches with Jarace Walker, and it's a 12-2 run for the Pacers. And they're only down by 2 now after Sengun knocked down those free throws. Yep. Maybe a sharpest chat on earth t-shirt for you guys. You know, who knows? Let's see. Maybe an NBA Where Suspicious Lives poster for you guys with Adam Silver's face. NBA Where Suspicious Lives at the bottom. Who knows? Maybe a poster with Karl Anthony Towns in a storage closet. In there with Ben Caro. No, I'm just joking, guys. 3-point lead for the Rockets here. Amin Thompson's at the line. Hepix is laughing. Digital print house. Oh yeah, you have the skills too, bro. Yep. I might hit you up about that. Lil Monster's rolling with Kawhi's points tonight, guys. And Zubac rebounds. Best of luck, Lil Monster. Go 2-0. Another winning bet in the chat. Cleveland with Benedict Mathurin's threes today. Great call. Cleveland. Great call, man. Digital Print House cash with Jarace Walker's threes as well. You guys are on it today. Vic Jolliffe, congrats on your winnings, guys. Jay Darby, all of you guys. Vic Jolliffe said he needs the Pacers to go over their team total 109.5 today. Nasir says, did you just cash? Nasir with Jarace Walker. He has 10 points now. I think you cashed. Derek Charbonneau cashed as well. Jaden McDaniels, 15 points today, over 14.5. He cashes in the first half. Sharpest chat on earth. Let's go, guys. Love to see you guys winning. Rip TV is asking about the Sixers Clippers money line tonight. I'll get into my thoughts there in a second. That game tips off in about an hour and 20 minutes. But I'll give you guys my thoughts before the game. Hepic7 also cashed with Jarace Walker's threes. Great call. Great call, Hepic7. The projections are flowing. You guys know. Top football highlights. Welcome back. Yep, Shepard has 11 right now. He still has 11. He had 11 at halftime. He's cooling off right now. He's missed 3 straight threes, guys. Reed Shepard after a hot start. Alex King, best of luck with that college basketball bet, North Carolina. Authorized. He laddered Jaden McDaniels threes today. You're well on your way. You're halfway up the ladder. Authorized. Rob CT's going with Joel Embiid over 32.5 points and assists combined. Like Wolf Finance is saying Embiid's on a tear. Top Secret said storage room on the back with Karl Anthony Towns on the front. You guys have some good ideas. Love to see the brainstorming. And thank you guys for being here, man. Monster run. Shout out to Siakam. Aaron, who? And Siakam is alive. Back-to-back buckets off the Micah Potter. Who? Steal. And it's an 18-4 run for the Indiana Pacers. Let's go. We held strong, but we still have a lot of work to do because the Rockets are still a confident team. They're letting it fly, but this has not been the best defensive quarter for the Houston Rockets. Timeout Rockets. Ime Udoka is furious. And I like what I'm seeing from a suddenly healthy Pacers team. I'm riding the hot hand here. Let's see what happens, guys. Best of luck. We still have that live bet on the Grizzlies. Plus 3.5. They're up by 8. They're not in control, but I like what I'm seeing. After getting destroyed the other day, net positive impact from Jaren Jackson Jr., although we need to see more. He hasn't played much minutes. Maybe the quad was hurting him. We still need to see the props cash as well. I'm not sugarcoating anything, guys. It's a poor start with the props, but let's see what happens in the second half of that game. I still feel like we could cash with at least Jock Landale. You know, I'm hopeful for both. Cedric Coward. Who knows? What if Johnny Furphy steps into the game and hits a big three? Best of luck, Ben Thompson, with that Grizzlies money line. Nathan as well. He has Amin Thompson under 32 PRA. He's asking, is he cooked? Let me check this. Let me check the lines. Siakam had a poor first half, but he is waking up here, and we have stoppages in both games. So I will take a second to just look at a few things behind the scenes here. Amin Thompson has his PRA's at 19 right now. A quarter and some change remaining. 32.5. I'm not gonna say you're safe, but right now it's a coin toss. Honestly, I think he might go under though. But let's see. This guy's really random. A random player. Reed Shepard misses another basket. This time right at the rim. It was a quick timeout, and we're back in Indiana here. Clint Capella grabbed the offensive board, 5th rebound of the game for Clint Capella, but he smokes the layup. And then he goes back up with it again and scores. This game is far from over, guys. Uh-oh. Come on, Pacers. Clint Capella's having a decent impact on this game since he entered. A couple of blocks, a few rebounds here. And Jabari Smith is scores. They go up by 4. Pacers ball. Siakam makes them pay. Let's go. I'm not sure what he made them pay for, but Siakam has 17 all of a sudden. All-star Siakam. I don't agree with the people who were complaining about Siakam being an all-star last night. Siakam deserves to be in the all-star game. Just being honest. He deserves it. Now, I'm not sure why they didn't put Joel Embiid in, but Jarace Walker with a layup to tie the game. First assist of the game for TJ McConnell, and we have less than 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. This is a pretty good game. This is a pretty good game. Joel Embiid, I think Embiid rolls today. I'm not sure about the high line, though. They're starting to adjust it. But Embiid has been in such great form getting to the free throw line. I won't be surprised if Embiid goes over once again. Benedict Mathurin with a layup in transition to put the Pacers up by 2. I mean, we've had like 15 or 16 lead changes in this game. You need Capella? How many points do you need from Capella? Ben? And we've reached the end of the third quarter, guys. Tie game. Tie game, Pacers, Rockets. Who covers? Who wins? Let me know in the chat. One second, I'm just doing something in the background with this next game. I'll help you guys get ready for the next game soon. Not sure how much longer I'm going to be here today because I do want to make sure I'm well rested for tomorrow's big slate. I have a couple of appointments as well, but big day tomorrow planned. Siakam starts with a floater. Aaron Holiday responds with a deep three. 5 assists for Amen Thompson. And the Rockets go up by 1 there. This is going to be a sweaty quarter. Micah Potter with a 3. Who? I'm just joking, guys. I know all of these players, but Micah Potter has been big in the second half. Defensively, ironically. Assisted by TJ McConnell. And we have another lead change. Pacers up by 2 here. Jaden McDaniels was on fire. Jayshawn Tate with a layup now. Sengun's 4th assist, guys. It's back to a tie game, but Benedict Mathurin gets fouled. Free throws coming for Benedict Mathurin. One second. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I was doing another tedious task in the background. Back to the games now. Benedict Mathurin knocks down both free throws. 15 points for him. 3rd foul of the game on Amen Thompson. Pacers are up by 2 here. Less than 10 minutes to go. And the second half has begun in Memphis. This is going to be big. Dante DiVincenzo hit a 3 to start the half, guys. Instantly cut that lead to 3. Let's go, Grizzlies. Let's go, Grizzlies. Back-to-back buckets for Minnesota. Now it's Julius Randle with a floater. And 1 here. So, not a good start for Memphis. We have a double technical foul, guys, on Sengun and Mathurin. Double tech on Sengun and Mathurin. Things are getting heated. Sengun is angry right now. Great call, Little Monster with Ty Jerome. Over 10.5 points. Great call, fam. Congrats. Yep, you're right, Cleveland. This might be our last shot with Furphy. Ever. Much needed 3 for Jaren Jackson Jr. Let's go. We needed that. Minnesota's trying to make a strong push to start this half. Everyone watching in the background, subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot, guys. Subscribe. Hit the like button for me. Nice shot there from Jaren Jackson. This guy loves to play against the Timberwolves. I talked about that at the beginning of the stream. Great call, Derek Charbonneau, another winning bet. Sengun, 10 rebounds. Nembhard, 6 assists. Amin Thompson, 6 rebounds. And Jabari Smith, 2 threes. Cashed a 4-leg parlay. Great call, Derek. You've been on it as well. And thank you so much for sharing, guys. Congrats on your winnings. Sharpest chat on earth, and it's not even close. Grizzlies starting to create some separation now. And they lit a fire under Benedict Mathurin today. The Rockets didn't expect this from him, but I mean, I'll take it. We need it. Where is this file, man? Okay, I found it. I was like, what? Come on, Pacers. We're tied at 96. Sengun going to the line. Sweaty game here. $36 players for one of my favorite players in the league, Alperen Sengun. Sickening. I didn't bet it. Okay, that was huge. Sengun missed one free throw. Siakam makes them pay with a 3. It feels like he scored the majority of his points in this second half. Tari Eason ties the game. This game is crazy, guys. This game is crazy. And one, they have a chance to take the lead, the Rockets. This game is nuts. Durant's out today. I hope you cash. Cleveland said he's 1 assist away from cashing a plus 4,000 parlay today with Sengun, Nembhard, and McConnell. He needs 1 assist from Sengun to cash. I hope you cash. Rooting for you badly. Let's go. Sorry, guys, I'm doing some mad scientist-like activities in the background, but it was much needed. You know, always trying to improve, guys. Let's see if we can come out on top somehow, some way. Not pleased with my prop performance so far today, but maybe we can win a couple of spreads here. Let's see. Let's see. These are separate bets, you know. I don't know. I mean, I've been seeing the spreads very well recently. You guys have seen that. You know, went 4-0 with my spreads yesterday. Also won with the Sixers on the spread on Saturday. And you guys know that, you know, let's see, though. Still have a lot of time in that Timberwolves game, in that Grizzlies game. And frankly, anything can happen. Clippers versus Sixers starts in 1 hour. I'm going to scale up my point spread betting for the rest of the season too, guys. You guys know that the people who have been following me for years, you guys know that that's originally what I've been betting. I'll keep the player props going though, but you guys know once I really lock in with the spreads, it's, you know, we have a long way to go here at this Rockets game. Hopefully the Pacers can hold on, but I have a couple of spots circled for tomorrow as well for you. Tari Eason converts an and one opportunity. Jaden McDaniels has 4 threes now, 20 points for Jaden McDaniels. Authorized, you're well on your way with that ladder. And Amin Thompson has 12 points now after that layup. And they're up by 3 now. So the Pacers can't create any separation here in the second half. 2 sweaty games. Another bucket for Jaden McDaniels. He responds to that Jaren Jackson Jr. layup. 18 points for Jaren Jackson. He's been pretty good here in the second half. But Jaden McDaniels is pretty scary what he's doing today. And the Pacers need to get that offense rolling again. Jarace Walker just smoked the layup. And we catch a break. Sengun misses a deep 3, maybe an ill-advised shot there. Free throws for Sengun, man. The Pacers stopped scoring for like 2 minutes. Did you cash the parlay, Cleveland? Robert, welcome back. He cashed a double-double with Sengun and Amin Thompson. Assistant rebounds. Great call, Robert. Congrats. And thanks for sharing. 5 fouls on J Huff, guys. 5 fouls on J Huff. 37 points for Alperen Sengun. And I really did feel, you guys heard what I said. I felt like I tweeted this last night. Sengun was snubbed for the All-Star game. There's no way you put Chet Holmgren into the game over him this season, and he's showing you guys today. Let's see Chet Holmgren drop 40. Let's see if Chet Holmgren can drop 40. I don't think he will. Sengun knocks down both free throws here. Pacers ball. And now we finally get some offense from the Pacers. Andrew Nembhard. And one. Cleveland. Welcome back, Lamont. Did you cash that parlay? I think you did. Congrats, man. Cleveland just cashed a plus 4,000 parlay in the chat. Second time doing so in a Rockets game recently. Big congrats to you, man. Enjoy the winnings. Love to see it. And yeah, Jay Marvs, yeah, Kawhi got snubbed too. I tweeted that. I said it on Twitter last night, Kawhi got snubbed, Embiid was snubbed. Sengun was snubbed. Sengun just left the game though, guys. Keep an eye on this. And now we have another foul on the Pacers. This time Jabari Smith is going to the line, to the free throw line. Jabari Smith has been good at the line today. He knocks down both guys, and the Rockets go up by 5 here. Scary hours here. And the Pacers offense has slowed down to a crawl at the moment. Unfortunately, we need to stop here. Isaiah Jackson misses a shot right in front of the rim, and the Rockets make them pay. Jabari Smith with a fast break three. He's been an X factor here, and the Rockets go back up by 8. Unbelievable. 15-5 run for Houston here. No Sengun on the court. He left the game, by the way. And no Kevin Durant. Great call, Jabari Smith's points, though. Rob CT. And also K Bill's points and rebounds. Jabari Smith, you guys are on it for sure. Sharpest chat on earth, guys. And thank you guys for sharing earlier. You guys were sharing really good bets once again today. Thank you. And I hope you cash too, Digital Print House. Let's see what happens here. We're officially in clutch time. Pacers. Oh, K Bills has been crushing it for sure. Keep an eye out for K Bills, guys. Derek Charbonneau, too. Lil Monster, Jay Darby, all you guys. Tasha, Cleveland. So many people. So many names. So many more, too, guys. A lot of you guys are going crazy. Vic Jolliffe, Digital Print House. Welcome back, O Colossus. Problematic Gaming, welcome back. Sweaty stuff here, man. My bro Nasir as well. Okay, we're back in this game, and we need Siakam's back in. We need offense from the Pacers. Simple. Their offense is not doing anything in this quarter. How many points have they scored in the fourth? They've scored 14 in the fourth so far. A far cry from what we saw earlier in each of the other three quarters. Let's see what they draw up here out of the timeout. Nembhard dumps it off to Siakam. He puts Tari Eason in a spin cycle. And one Siakam. Get out the way, Tari Eason. As soon as he checks back into the game. Put him in a blender. That is a crazy turnover from Andrew Nembhard. He coughed it up. Highly uncharacteristic of him to do that. That was a crazy turnover. And the Rockets are going to the line. That's a horrible call. Aaron Holiday at the line. Loose whistle from the refs. Let's go, Mathurin. He surprised me today. He surprised me today, man. Both teams miss a three here. Aaron Holiday and Aaron Nesmith, they just both missed decent three-point looks. Sengun's back, guys. He's okay. Rockets ball here. Nice defense. Turnover Sengun. That's been a problem. I'm a Sengun fan, but he's been turning the ball over recently. Isaiah Jackson steals the ball. He gives it to Mathurin. Down by 3 now. And also in the other game, all of a sudden, Minnesota is only down by 4. They were just down by 13 as soon as I stopped paying attention to that game. And it's a 10-0 run for Minnesota. Timeout Memphis. Uh-oh. Sengun's going to the free throw line. They're so quick to call fouls on Indiana today. Sengun missed the free throw. Tyrese Halliburton is cheering free chicken if he misses. He's trying to get the fans on their feet right now. He made the second one. Whoa. Rockets up by 4, guys. It's a good game. They give it back to Siakam. He's been winning this matchup with Eason. He scores. And it's back to a 2-point game. Siakam has 27 points. All-star Siakam. What a second half from Siakam. 20 second half points. Foul. They're putting Thompson at the line, guys. And one Amen Thompson. Whoa, this is crazy. Do you know how many fouls they've called for the Rockets in just the last 4 minutes? And once again, the pressure's on the Pacers. We need points here. Unbelievable. Siakam just got blocked by Amen Thompson. They switch off Eason off of Siakam. And Amen Thompson gets it done. Blocked off the backboard, guys. But a loose ball goes to Mathurin. And he's going to the line. Amen Thompson blocked Siakam off the backboard. Mathurin picks up the loose ball and goes right back up with it. And he's going to the line. He's getting rewarded here. Also getting to play in the clutch. Getting rewarded by Rick Carlisle. The foul was on Tari Eason. Tari Eason hasn't been playing well defensively in the second half of this ball game. He is a very good defender, but in the second half of this game, Tari Eason of the Rockets has struggled, guys. Clutch from Mathurin there. He knocks down both free throws. Let's see what happens here. From the suddenly healthy Pacers, as I've been talking about. Rockets ball, though. They're running out of time here in the shot clock. Amen Thompson's been dribbling the entire time. He goes for a layup. He misses. And we get a offensive rebound from Jayshawn Tate. And then he lays it in. Rockets by 5. Aaron Nesmith missed a wide open 3. He normally makes that shot. Unfortunately. He normally makes that shot. There wasn't a defender within 10 feet of him, 15 feet of him. And this is a sweaty game here. I know people said that this was going to be a bad slate today, myself included. We have 2 competitive games here. We had a competitive game earlier between the Pelicans and the Hornets. And they steal the ball. Isaiah Jackson with his 4th steal. And it's a transition dunk for Benedict Mathurin, 25 points. Isaiah Jackson has been huge, much better than Jay Huff in the second half of this game. And the Pacers are only down by 3. Putting Isaiah Jackson in this game in the clutch and trusting him was a stroke of genius from Rick Carlisle. Amen Thompson took an ill-advised shot, but the Pacers failed to grab the rebound, and it might be Rockets ball here. What defensive effort from Isaiah Jackson. We have some good games here, guys. The Grizzlies game's pretty good, too. I have it on mute to the side. Let's see if those people crying about the National Blowout Association last night that lost their bets on social media, let's see if they cry about these games today. If they lose their bets, or if they just come up with another excuse. Sorry to bring that up, guys, but the people who were complaining yesterday because it was cool to complain about the blowouts yesterday on social media, you won't hear a peep from those people today on social media, so because they don't watch ball every day. Let's see if the Pacers can hold on here, guys, because I can't believe they didn't grab that rebound. And either way, win or lose, guys, I enjoyed watching this game with you guys. I'll get into that Clippers-Sixers game after this. Eight-point lead for the Grizzlies. Let's go. Sengun missed the free throw. It was Rockets' ball because the Pacers couldn't secure the rebound. So the Rockets, they inbound the ball. And Isaiah Jackson, they had to foul so to stop the clock. And Sengun missed the free throw. That was crazy. He missed both. Pacers ball, they have 2 timeouts. Sengun just missed both free throws. And this is crazy. What a game here. I was rooting for you for 40 top football highlights. I was rooting for you. Can you believe this? Sengun missed the second free throw. He didn't get the rebound. They didn't get the rebound again. Once again, they don't get the rebound, the Pacers, and now they have to foul again. It's almost like they don't want to win, man. No, that was just random, though. I'm watching it. And now Amen Thompson misses a free throw. Can you believe this? 3 straight missed free throws for the Rockets in the clutch that would have helped them cover the spread. This is what it's all about, guys. And they bring Jay Huff back into the game because of his offensive ability to stretch the floor. Smart move here, just in case Amen Thompson misses. And the Pacers call a timeout after Thompson makes the second free throw. Down by 4, and this one is probably over. But we might cover. We might be covering here. So, I think we're about to cover the spread. So, insane game. Great call with that over as well. Nasir in the chat with that team total over for the Pacers. I was rooting for you guys that did place those live bets on Sengun 40 plus. For sure, I was rooting for you guys. Very, very strange. I don't know if you guys were watching it, but the last 5 games, sweat tea. And let's see if those people that claim to watch basketball that were crying about Siakam making the All-Star game last night seemed to be a cool thing to do. Let's see if they say anything today. This guy's been carrying all season. I don't care about the Pacers record. Siakam is an All-Star. Simple. Great call, Jobin Hoopin, with the Pacers and the Rockets over 218.5. Great call. Great call as well, Jay Darby, Vince Williams Jr., 8+ points in the Grizzlies game. Great call. Sharpest chat on earth. Enjoy the winnings, guys. Everyone watching in the background that's not subscribed to my channel, subscribe because I will have another live NBA betting stream for you. Also, I will have a college basketball picks video for you guys in the morning. So make sure you have notifications on so you don't miss out, guys. And J-Huff attempts a deep three here. It's a last gasp effort. He was wide open though, but obviously he missed. But good news for us is that we win a 1-unit bet that might offset a couple of the losing prop bets. We lose with Johnny Murphy, the newest entrant in the storage room, but we win the bigger bet in the game on the Indiana Pacers plus 6.5, guys. If you tailed to the Pacers, say tailed in the chat. Let's see what happens and the Rockets win, but they don't cover. And that was a great basketball game. A strange game, but it was a great game. And I continue to roll with my point spread picks. That is my 6th straight spread bet winner, dating back to earlier this weekend. And we're going to keep it going, guys. You guys enjoyed that game or what? That was a crazy one. I don't know what to think about that one. But hey, a random Monday in February, a Rockets-Pacers game delivered the goods. It delivered the goods. I'm going to get into the next game too. And my bro Bangas, hope you're having a great day. Blazing, welcome back. I'll get into the next game. And just know I'm going to scale up the spread bets for the rest of the week, guys. More spread bet action. I know everyone loves player props. I'm still going to bet player props for you guys. But I'll have more spreads for you guys, which is my bread and butter. And I usually dominate with those at this time of the year, especially in the playoffs. Uncle Stick, he tailed as well. Love to see it. K-Bills is on fire. A machine is in the chat, guys. I'm in Thompson with the PRA bet. He cashes sweaty bet, but sweaty money. It folds the same, guys. It's still the same. Marvin tailed. Rory Moore tailed. Jobin Hoopin tailed. GWB Vegas tailed. I don't know what tailed. Maximo. Alex King. Rory Moore. 462 for life. Oh, we're banning. Lupo Chung, welcome back. We're banning Johnny Murphy for sure. And Digital Print House as well. Isaiah Unicorn. He needs 1 point from Jaren Jackson for the PRA. 1 rebound, point, or assist. And I am rooting for you. Surely he will do that for you to cash. Derek Charbonneau is betting on Maxey over 3.5 rebounds tonight. Best of luck. Sick with his tailed. Jobin Hoopin. Deity tailed as well. Sorry, I'm quiet tailed. Rory Moore's watching Kansas and Texas. Yep, we're done with Furphy, guys. We're done with him. We're done with him. A much-needed floater from Cedric Coward. A much-needed floater. He has 8 points now. Dante DiVincenzo responds with a 3, and we are in good position to cash that live bet. The Grizzlies are up by 11 points, but it's not done yet. 11 points is nothing in the modern NBA. Glad you guys enjoyed that game. Jay Stones cashed with Aaron Neesmith's PRA. Great call there as well. Great call, Jay Stones. And Vic Jolliffe is going with both teams to go over 102.5 in the Sixers-Clippers game, guys. Tyreek Collins, welcome back. He needs Rudy Gobert for 2 more free throw attempts. I hope you cash. Yep, thanks for that, Derek. Even if we disagree, guys, we're all trying to help each other here. It's okay to disagree. That's human nature. But, as long as we keep it respectful, and for the most part, this chat has been very respectful. We're going to keep winning together, guys, doing it the right way. So Gigi Jackson with a 3 in the corner. Gigi Jackson has played well since being recalled from the G League. 6 assists for Ty Jerome. And he's been a spark plug for the Grizzlies. And the Grizzlies go up by 14 here. Let me refresh the lines and see if I can get into some stuff for this Sixers-Clippers game, which on paper is supposed to be the game of the day. But, let's see. You can never predict which game is going to be the good game. A much-needed 3 from Ty Jerome. Come on, man. Save some for Cedric Coward. 19-6 run for the Grizzlies here. Thanks to everyone that hit the like button. Hit the like button, guys. A lot of you guys, it's possible you didn't hit the like button. Watching in the background, hit the like button for me. Let's get this stream to 250 likes, guys. We've been hovering from between 220 to 300 viewers here. Let's get to 250 likes. You guys can definitely do it before the game starts. Another three for the Grizzlies. This time it's Jaren Jackson. And there you go. You cashed the PRA bet. Isaiah Unicorn. Congrats on that money. 22-6 run for the Grizzlies. I did say this was a suspicious spread before the game, and it looks like we might win another spread bet as the Grizzlies go up by 20 points on the road. Sorry, at home. Why did I say that? At home. Let's go. Ty Jerome, the difference maker. And remember, Zach Edey and Scottie Pippen Jr. are going to come back in the next couple of weeks, possibly the next couple of games. Based on reports from the Grizzlies beat reporters, Zach Edey and Scottie Pippen Jr. will be back. If they trade Ja Morant for some pieces, this might be a team with huge underdog lines for the rest of the season. There might be value in betting the Grizzlies the rest of the season if they trade Ja Morant, because the odds makers won't respect them at first, and they'll still have a lot of unselfish talent on their team. Love to do this with you guys. Let's see if we can do something with the spread props. I don't make excuses, guys. The props are looking hideous today, but hey, let's see what we can do. You guys have seen the body of my work over the years. I have a data-oriented approach. I'm obsessed with data and data analytics, guys. Obsessed, and not even in sports betting alone. Just as a practitioner of data analytics, this is something that I am heavily interested in, even going beyond sports. So, let's see if we can keep it going. I know everyone is not really into the nerdier aspect of sports betting, but it's something that does interest me a lot. And let's see if we can keep it going for the rest of the season. Always trying to improve, guys. Great call, Robert, with Jaren Jackson Jr. Jaren Jackson Jr. over 1.5 threes. For sure. Kmart, congrats, Robert. Kmart said Ty Jerome is him. He misses him in Cleveland. I mean, Ty Jerome was an X factor last season, guys. Big time X factor. My phone died. 1 second. Let me just charge my phone. Okay, hopefully my phone turns back on soon. Wade Jones, I hope you get that back, man. We have some lines for the role players popping up now. Quentin Grimes, Jared McCain, Nicholas Batum. Let me just refresh these lines and go over my projections here quickly. See if I can add something for you guys for this late game. You still have time to vote on the poll in the chat. Will Tyrese Maxey go over or under tonight in the Intuit Dome in LA? I have a positive projection on Kawhi's points. I'm considering betting that. Second night of a back-to-back, though, but he's been playing back-to-backs this season. Something tells me Kawhi tries to show people that he should have been an all-star this season in this game. Similar to Sengun. The silent assassin, Kawhi Leonard. The original robot. The original machine. Okay, my phone's finally back on. Yeah, I think I'm going to roll with it. Okay, guys, let's do this here. First of all, let's get this stream to 250 likes, guys. We're at 223 likes. Let's get 27 more likes. We still have 246 people watching. And I'm willing to bet that a few of you didn't hit the like button. A few of you are not subscribed as well. Let's do that. And I'll drop an official bet on the screen for this Clippers game. I'm looking for a second one now, though. Smash the like button for me. The moment we get to 250 likes, I'll put a bet up on the screen. Looks like it's the longest review of all time in the Grizzlies game. They took the air out of the game with this review here. The Grizzlies were in a really good rhythm. Hugo, welcome back. Jake. Thank you guys. We're almost there. I'm really hungry. I'm really hungry. Thanks a lot to all the real ones in the chat, guys. I've been on for 3.5 hours. Usually I stream for longer than this. Usually I stream for up to 6 hours. Not that much. We don't have that many options tonight, but 10 games scheduled tomorrow. I'll have a mega stream for you guys tomorrow. Let's keep it going. Okay, we're finally back in the Grizzlies game. Smoke says he's packing his lunch for work as we speak. Smart man. Planning the night before. Vic Jolliffe, everyone in the chat, man. You guys are absolutely amazing. Just want to say that you guys make these streams what they are, man. It's been a lot of fun. We've had success this season, and we're on our way to another profitable season. Just, don't chase too many bets, guys. Especially on nights like these. Remember, you guys are in control of your funds. And let's keep it going in the NBA where suspicious lives. We're 10 likes away from 250. Yeah, I'm very conflicted with this Sixers line here. I've been looking at the spread here, and it looks like it's just a bit too easy to pick the Sixers, man. I want to pick the Sixers on the money line. It looks like it's a bit too easy, man. Second night of a back-to-back for the Clippers here. Hard-fought game last night, but a very short travel distance from Phoenix to LA. No James Harden once again. Where are they going to be able to generate the offense? You guys know I'm very high on the Sixers this season. I think the Sixers are going to the NBA Finals this season, as crazy as that sounds. Kawhi, though, is going to be key here. John Collins is going to be key. And let's see here. The game starts in 17 minutes. Cedric Coward, guys, has 10 points. Can he do it for us to claw him back? Alert. Cedric Coward has 12. Has 10, I mean. I hope you guys catch Top Football. Everyone, quote Fuel. Welcome back, guys. And one for Julius Randle here. 16 points for Randle. They're down by 16. And we're only 5 likes away from 250. Thank you guys so much. We also have 300 votes on the poll. You guys can see my energy a little bit after that Rockets game. Tyrese Maxey, over or under 25.5 points? Let me know in the chat. We have 356 votes in the poll. Come on, let Cedric Coward hit a 3. KCP, 5 assists for Vince Williams Jr. 16, back to a 16-point lead here. Oh, that was a 2 from KCP. 16-point lead for the Grizzlies. Anthony Edwards 3, he went over 29.5. 30 points for Ant-Man, and they cut the lead to 13. They were just down by 20. This game's not over. Much needed 3 there. Cam Spencer. I talked about him and Jarace Walker over 1.5 threes. Guys, I'm going to bet on 3-point props over the next couple of days. Very soon. Possibly tomorrow. Seriously, possibly tomorrow. So, just be ready for that. A few of my projections have been hitting. Yeah, James Harden's out. Another 3. It's raining 3s in Memphis tonight. This game's going to fly over the total. Flying over the total. And here is a bet for you guys for this late game that I'm going to bet. I just bet it on DraftKings. It's minus 120 on a couple of books. I bet it on DraftKings at minus 116. And I'm betting on Kawhi Leonard over 25.5 points to win a half unit, guys. I'm going to stay away from the Sixers money line. I wanted to take it, but I decided not to. So, and we have another 3 for DiVincenzo. He's on fire. Kawhi Leonard over 25.5 points to win a half unit. Thank you guys so much for being here. Game starts in 13 minutes if you're tailing. If you're not, it's okay. Better days ahead. I have a very busy day here on the channel planned for you guys tomorrow. What a difficult shot from Cam Spencer. Whoa. Cam Spencer went over 9.5 points. Another projection that I didn't bet. Yeah, and always remember, guys, we don't have to bet every game. If you're finding it difficult to come to a conclusion in the in terms of the bet that you want to make on the spread or the money line, the Clippers and the Sixers, we don't have to bet it. You can always pass. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys. The DJ in the Grizzlies stadium is playing DMX. Usually plays DMX on the loudspeakers when the game reaches clutch time. People waving their yellow towels. Sad to see the empty seats though. No John Morant, we all know. Free throw's coming for Anthony Edwards. And best of luck, everyone. This guy, Jock Landale, didn't score in the second half. Like, what are we doing here? 28 points for Jaren Jackson Jr. What did I say? I said he sort of owns the Timberwolves, man. Jaren Jackson, it's crazy. This is going back for years. He averaged over his last 4 games, he averages 27 points a game. Jaren Jackson against the Timberwolves. He loves playing against Rudy Gobert. And he has 28 points tonight. His points prop was 19.5 pregame. This guy destroys Rudy Gobert, man. Consistently. Going back to 2022. Great job, Cleveland. He cashed with it. And he just missed a 3, Jaren Jackson. That would have put him up over 30. Jaren Jackson couldn't get the offensive rebound, and they call a loose ball foul on Jaren Jackson, and he can't believe it. It was a loose ball. That's a 50-50 call. I don't agree with it. I didn't know that, Pro Reactors. Still people in Memphis without power from that ice storm. I didn't know that. I hope they see better days. Okay, Cam Spencer's in a decent rhythm right now. Another 3 for Cam Spencer. And the Timberwolves respond. Jaden McDaniels with a 3. 5 threes for Jaden McDaniels today. He has been so impressive. Authorized, I think he just cashed the full Jaden McDaniels ladder. Threes ladder. Technical foul on Timberwolves head coach Chris Finch here. Cam Spencer knocks down the free throw of the technical foul shot. Low Nitty, I hope you get that back. Authorized, great call at the McDaniels ladder. I'm probably going to log off after this game here. I have my lovely girlfriend is cooking a spectacular dinner. She was going crazy over the weekend in a good way. And it's almost time to eat. Usually, sometimes I'll eat on stream, but tonight I'm going to. I have a lot planned for tomorrow, guys. So, 30 points for Jaren Jackson. All of you guys that do follow me on Twitter, X, turn notifications on, interact with me on there. Always tweeting and stuff on there. So, I'd like to see you guys, join the conversation over there. I pinned my Instagram in the chat too if you want to message me there. Follow me on Instagram. And the result is almost a formality here. Almost. It's not decided yet, but that's what I said, no cap, Don. Might live bet it. Just want the Grizzlies to hold on here. Grizzlies only up by 10 now. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go. And that was a foul on Naz Reid. They didn't call it. Naz Reid just fouled Jaren Jackson. They didn't call it. Unbelievable. And now Anthony Edwards makes them pay in transition and one Anthony Edwards. What a move. A no call from the officials. That was a foul on Naz Reid. 37 points for Ant-Man. One of the best in the game. Tommy, no bet for me in the Sixers game. I'm betting on Kawhi Leonard. No bet on the spread. Kawhi Leonard over 25.5 for me. Small bet. I'll have tons of action for you guys tomorrow, though. And college basketball bets. I have a video up early with college basketball bets. So you guys, make sure you have notifications on. Thanks. My props were a disappointment today. Only good thing is that they were smaller bets. Cedric Howard just missed a very difficult shot attempt. But it's still Grizzlies ball. The Timberwolves failed to recover the rebound. Yeah, I saw that, Vin HQ. That was a dumb turnover from Naz Reid right there. Anthony Edwards is actually laughing at his own teammate. Did you guys see that? What a difficult floater from Ty Jerome. That was an unbelievable degree of difficulty on that shot. Best of luck, Blankman. Epic 7. Always rooting for every single one of you. Derek Charbonneau, Cleveland. And we have a foul in transition. Is that going to be a transition take foul from Julius Randle? He just fouled Ty Jerome, pushed him in the back in transition. That should be a transition take foul. Great stuff, Vic Jolliffe. Jay Darby, everyone in the chat, man. Nasir, Little Monster, everyone, man. Tasha. Digital Print House, much respect to every single one of you. And we have a basket from Cedric Coward, but unfortunately he only has 12. He just dunked on Dante DiVincenzo. Cedric Coward just dunked on DiVincenzo, man. There's a 3 from Naz Reid, but is it too little, too late? Timeout, Grizzlies. Mark Carpenter for sure. Jock Landale was a big disappointment. 4 points at halftime, didn't score in the second half at all. Lupo Chung, no spread bets for me in the last game. Tomorrow, though, the spread bets will flow. Everything will flow tomorrow. Live bets, everything. I'll see you guys here. Time to be determined. I'll put the stream up overnight. You guys will see the link. You guys can set a reminder as well. Also, if anyone wants to join my free Discord, a lot of the bright minds that you see in this chat are sharing bets in my free Discord group chat. It's in the video description below. Join. Only takes 5 seconds. Yeah, don't force it. There's no need to force it. I don't see a distinct edge on the spread in that next game. So, but I'll be ready to attack tomorrow. The Sixers-Clippers game is actually about to tip off. And I'm actually considering getting tickets to the Timberwolves game. They're going to be here in Toronto where I am on Wednesday. I'm considering it. Maybe. But I'll let you guys know if I'm going to that game or not on Wednesday. I watched Anthony Edwards play a couple of years ago here in Toronto. I bought courtside seats, man. One of the funnest games I had ever been to. It was really fun. Great experience. I won't go that close this time, but I'm considering going to that game. But if not that game, I'm definitely going to go to one or two Raptors games this month. Who knows? Maybe I'll go live at the game. Maybe, if not on Wednesday, maybe a different game. We'll see. Obviously not for the entire game, but just to say hi to you guys. We cashed. They fouled. No. Yeah, we cashed. Guys, they fouled Cedric Coward with 35 seconds left. And he knocks down the first free throw. We claw him back. We're in positive territory so far. A little luck is all it's needed sometimes. He knocks down both. 14 points for Cedric Coward. Let's go, chat. There are 48 minutes on the clock for a reason. Have a great night, Digital Print House. Tons of fun tonight for sure. Big slate tomorrow. Have a great night, fam. Hey, you guys, follow me on Instagram too. Click on that link that's pinned in the chat. Follow me, Myguyknowsaguy. I have a really small account. I have 24,000 followers on Twitter, but only, not only, but I have less than 300 followers on Instagram. Trying to get to 1,000 followers this month, guys. If anyone's using Instagram, follow me there and turn notifications on. I would really, really appreciate that. If you tailed with Cedric Coward over 12.5 points, I'm glad I didn't log off. I almost logged off when I was discussing dinner plans with my girlfriend a few minutes ago. But, hey, it was sweaty, but sweaty money folds the same, guys. Let's go. If you tailed the Cedric Coward, say tailed in the chat. Maximo, you're right. Sometimes these bets take 37.5 minutes to cash. It's true. Mark Carpenter, I hope so, man. I was wrong with Jock Landale. It was a struggle for him, but he didn't actually attempt many shots in the second half at all. Strange performance from Landale. No problem, J Fly, Cleveland, Maximo, J Darby. Let's go, guys. Digital Print House, Vic Jolliffe. And we cash with Cedric Coward. My bro Zach Zate in the chat. And we win our live bet with the Memphis Grizzlies. I said it was a suspicious spread. And my point spread research continues to roll, guys. And I have a feeling we're going to roll for the rest of the season. I said you'll see bets here that you don't see in very many places. Let's keep it going tomorrow. The Memphis Grizzlies cashed for us with that live bet. Memphis Grizzlies plus 3.5 is a winner, guys. Is a winner. We win the big bet, the 1 unit bet with the Pacers. And we're in positive territory on straight bets so far. Let's see if Kawhi Leonard can bring us, help us climb further. That was a great game, although it was a very strange game in the fourth quarter with all of these stoppages, the reviews, the timeouts, the fouls. But there were some big-time highlights there. The highlights might be worth watching, guys. What was I going to say? Yeah, so we cash. Kawhi Leonard misses his first shot attempt. It was a 3. First basket in this game was Joel Embiid, a mid-range jumper from Joel Embiid, and we're off to the races. I'm going to enjoy this game with an amazing dinner. You guys are the absolute realists. You guys make these streams what they are. Copy the link to my channel and send it to your friends that are into sports betting. Spread the word. Help me grow, guys. Thank you for being here. You guys make it much more enjoyable to watch these games, I tell you that. Maximo, mocap a lot. I see you guys. He hit a first basket parlay with Anthony Edwards and Joel Embiid, a 2-leg parlay for plus 4,100. Great call there. Amazing stuff. Thank you for becoming a My Guy supporter as well. Tarek Hopkins in the chat. Thanks for signing up as a monthly member. If you guys want to support the channel, you can sign up as a monthly member. You won't see any ads during the streams as well. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed the stream. Glad you guys enjoyed these games. We're going to continue enjoying the rest of these games for the rest of the season. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Myguyknowsaguy. Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. I've been here for about 4 hours now. We have a big stream planned tomorrow, guys. Join the free Discord, all the promo stuff. College basketball picks on the way in the morning here on the channel. You guys are the absolute realists. I will give you guys a shout out on the way out. Smash that like button for me. Subscribe to my channel. And I will give you guys a shout out right now. Subscribe. Mocap a lot. No Cap Don. K Bills. J Darby. I hope you get that double-double with Embiid and the Grimes A+ points. I appreciate you as well, J Darby. 100%. I'm rooting for you guys always. Larry, Mavid in the chat. Rory Moore. Derek Charbonneau. Have a great night, brother. Maximo, Mocap a lot. Tarek Hopkins. Thanks for signing up as a monthly member. Truly means a lot. Thanks for that kind gesture. Zach Zate, my brother. Vic Jolliffe. Let me know if you guys are still here. I'll give you guys a shout out on the way out. Mark Carpenter. Digital Print House. My bro Fauci Banks. Jay Fly. Maximo. 462 for life. Authorized. Great call with that Jade McDaniels 3-point ladder. 462 for life. Lupo Chung. My bro Bangas. Cleveland as well. Big shout out to you as well, man. Blankman, Vin HQ, Tommy, No Cap Don, Hepic 7, see you tomorrow as well. Low Nitty, have a great night. Top football highlights. Pro Reactor, Isaiah Unicorn. Vin HQ, Pro Reactor, Sungri Wolf. Who else is here? She, BJ Anderson, King 27. Great call with that 6-man parlay. King 27, just seeing that message now. We had so many people here earlier, too, guys. We had 300 people watching earlier. Much love to every single one of you. Demand Santiago, Bangas, Quote Fuel, Don Plate. Who else is here? Ruthless, The Real Straight, G-Fit Strength, Jake Dolhoun. My brother Hugo. Let's see who else is here. I might not be able to go back to the top. Jimmy NY. Larry Mavid. K Bills. We have a machine in the chat, guys. Watch out for K Bills as well. Low Nitty. Quay Jones. Orion B. Nick JG. Robert. Kmart. Sorry I'm Quiet, Tyreek Collins, Derek Charbonneau, Louis STL, Jay Stones, Sick With This, Jobin Hoopin, Deity47, Blazin, Uncle Stick, Marvin, GWB Vegas, Alex King, Lupo Chung, Stephen Pope, Jay Marvs, Nathan. I truly appreciate every single one of you. Subscribe to my channel. It's Rob CT. Juan Fontalvo. Hopefully I pronounced your name correctly. Tasha as well. Hope you have a great night, Tasha. My brother Hugo, Real Straight, Paramveer. No problem at all, Paramveer. Hope you're having a great start to the year, man. See you next time. Lenny as well. Julian Crone, my bro. K Bills, all of you guys, man. This has been another live NBA betting stream. I'm Myguyknowsaguy. This is my sports betting predictions channel. We're doing this all season, guys. Spread the word about my channel. Subscribe. Tell your friends about it. I'll be back tomorrow with a mega stream for you guys. I'll see you guys in the free Discord, maybe on Twitter as well. Maybe I'll talk during this Clippers-Sixers game that seems to be a very slow start for the Clippers right now. Let's see how things progress here. It's been a pleasure to watch these games with you. Let's keep it going, guys. And as always, don't chase your bets. Don't bet more than you can afford to lose. Remember, you are in control of your funds. And remember, as always, the best is yet to come, guys. The absolute best is yet to come. Never too high, never too low. Remain level-headed. I'll see you guys next time. I'll be ready to attack. Enjoy your night, guys.